Hello and welcome to Rogue Trader Lost, where we have a few changes. So, with the event of getting to an Imperial system of our Space Hulk, we're going to have the opportunity to change our crew around and our cast, which means that we also have a chance for a special guest appearance by Bentham. Bentham!
I'm here. Hi.
Who you play, Bentham?
It's on the screen. I was wondering if it was a secret or not. I'm playing Brander Thrail. He's back, maybe. I don't know where in the timeline this is.
Don't question it.
It's in the darkest timeline, probably.
Yeah.
There's definitely one timeline where he died, but maybe they put him back not dead, or maybe that's a different timeline.
We can rebuild him. We have the
We
technology.
can rebuild him. Mediocre.
Half the
Probably
rebuilding's
rust.
already been done.
Vulnerable
Just
to EMP. Yeah. So Brander Thrail is actually from the Roll for It Dark Heresy series, which you should totally go check out. Someone please
That was
post it.
my
Thank you.
first ever Roll for It show. I was terrible. At the end I was doing better. At the beginning I was terrible.
I refuse to believe that, Bentham.
Yeah, you're
I
still
barely
terrible.
spoke at the beginning. I'm like, I don't know why I'm here. Why did they let me in? Heresy. I did it.
Day 2. I've become one of them. None of them suspect.
So I started RPGs.
So, we'll also have someone else joining us next week. And we're going to reveal it's going to be Peachy Pixelate.
Woo! Wow.
We'll reveal his character when he
It's
actually
gonna-
arrives. But
It's gonna make it endlessly confusing for E and Rick as they keep calling them the wrong names. It's gonna be great.
I mean, we've already had Peachy on the show, so it only felt natural to
Yeah, he
invite
is
him.
the GM, so...
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, man. That's a good one, guys.
Yeah. So, yes. Also, today we're going to do a special charity episode. So, all of the tips and bits will go to Medicine Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, because they do amazing work. And stuff like... Chaos just... tipped for Chaos. Not Chaos, but a unique and the rest for Zeech. Oh! You had me worried, Chaos! God damn it, Chaos!
Not gonna lie, they had us in the first half.
Interest.
That's 25 for Zeech and a unique. Okay. Yeah.
Is he the age?
Doing well today.
Yeah, Zeech is actually doing well.
That worries me.
That does, because it's the start of the full-on we have our ship chapter. That's going to be worrying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, right. That's an upgrade and a unique. Thank you, Chaos. We've got an upgrade and unique to do. Right. In which case, yes, Doctors Without Borders, they set up, like, medical facilities and surgeries in places that desperately need them, like war zones and, like, places with, like, breakouts of, like, horrific diseases and stuff, and do all the good work. Also, Foxtarg, welcome to the Empire. Get on the ship. Thank you very much. Anyway, right. So, I'm going to quickly generate those, and we'll get started.
Well, Commander, I've
Receiving
commandeered a
incoming
Bentham.
transmission.
You have, it is true. Also, I guess we should now talk about the reward.
Okay.
Hmm.
Here we go. So, it's $1 or 100 bits times however much you want to support for... Oh, God, what happened there? Real chaos. Nurta, real chaos.
That's why I said, here we go. I saw Nurta drop the real chaos.
God damn it. Okay, so that's a unique, an upgrade, and a real chaos. This is fine. This is totally fine.
We're making a ship today, guys.
Yeah.
So we have $1 or 100 bits times how much you want to support for Praise of the Gods. You pick a god, Zeech, Korn, Slanesh, or Nurgle, and then, you know, they get 1 point for each $1 or 100 bits towards them, and then whenever we have a chaosy event that's like a demon appears or whatever, it's flavored to that god that is winning. We also have item drops where you can get an upgrade plus, that determines the rarity, or a scarce, rare, very rare, extremely rare, unique, or a unique item will drop, which are completely randomly generated for the items, and it does result in some weird things. Yeah. Or there's $88 or 8,800 bits for Cause Chaos. We roll once on the major Chaos Invoke table thing, which was conceptualized as like this would be an entire episode for an event, and now has become this is a dozen for an episode. That's a thing. Right, I'm gonna roll some things. Let's do the things. Okay. You know what? That's fine. This is fine.
Sure.
Is this fine?
I will put it
Instead of
in the
this
Tuesday
is
chat.
fine, or this is fine, this is fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's not
Yeah.
fine.
We almost convince ourselves sometimes.
I'm going to keep it generate until we get something that is applicable. There we go. That's not suitable. That's not suitable. That's not suitable.
Are we
on.
doing the unique or?
I'm trying to do the unique. The problem is that uniques are very, very, very hard to generate because they're annoying. So my system keeps coming up with like things that are terrible. And it's like that's not a unique.
Wait, terrible or?
It comes up with things that's like this is not a unique, so it doesn't list anything when I actually ask it for stats. So I have to keep rolling it. And stuff like heavy bolter when we have no like. There we go. That.
See. Yeah.
I mean, we could just have one of these if you want.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see what this ridiculous thing is that you've generated. Thanks to chat, because okay.
I could just generate a thing for Brander.
I can't remember what unreliable does. Is
It means that the jam threshold is 91 plus.
I don't know what happens when that jams. So sure, why not? That sounds fun.
Okay. Right, in which case that gets linked to... it won't link. Damn it. Let me just copy that across. I think Brander should have this to begin with.
Yeah, he'll start with it.
Yeah.
But we won't have a brander to begin with.
But he'll have it. So chuck that down in your weapons. Incidentally, you don't have to wield that. It is...
Oh, Jesus.
An unreliable digimelter. Totally fine.
Is this the thing I have? What's happening?
Yep, that's what you have.
Mhm.
And
Where is
Sheepy, it's in the Road Trader Tuesday chat.
Ah.
And Sheepy,
Send me the
when we
perfect-
jump to the place we're going to jump to, how is that?
What is this, a weapon for ants?
I don't think ants do that much damage.
You screenshot someone twice.
I also don't like enough to put a ring on it.
It would work on your next jump, possibly,
Mhm.
but it would have to be like.
Do you want me to just
I don't
roll?
No, I can make that work.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you for that.
Guys, it's charity today, so all of your chaos and everything
Crackles?
goes to charity. Fucking crackles, man.
Alright.
I never noticed these crackles that apparently happen.
Alex, subscribed at tier 2 for 17 months in a row. Does that make him like a... Like, if everyone who's subscribed is like a voidsman, does that make like that like a... What are they called? The armsman. Tier 2 must be an armsman. There we go. Anyway.
Maybe.
Right, in which case I think we're done with everything so far. We're good.
Yeah.
Yay!
So, we come back with a little bit of a time skip where the crew has been actually, with the assistance of the governor of Ecomia, which is the system which you're in, they, with the promise of basically trade in the form of like parts of the Space Hulk and some of the things, Sheepy finally gets to do an actual time skip. It is glorious. They agree to help you get your ship free of the Space Hulk. So you now have a horrible coughing fit.
Praisings!
No, Nogle's not even winning.
That was the chaos.
The captain died.
Yeah. It's
I am the captain now.
when you just get that horrific like little speck of dust tickling your throat, and then it just sends you.
I tried to breathe in chicken.
Well, you shouldn't do that. That wasn't even. So, while our captain dies, I'm assuming he swallowed a feather.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You may want to not do the captain voice for a little bit.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So, during the interim, you're right.
Fine.
I'll do the thing. So you can cough for a little bit. During the time spent, a lot of your crew disappeared. Unfortunately, you hired a whole load of people from penal worlds. They're gonna disappear once they get to like an imperial world, and they're like, "Hey, we don't have to do penal world stuff anymore." Also, honestly, the horrific amounts of terrible things that have happened to your crew over the past probably like about a month total.
That's really generous.
Yeah. So you probably the crew that you had left over, which was not much, have mostly disappeared. But good news, you have a mostly empty light cruiser, which is pretty good, considering most rogue traders start off on like a little raider thing, and you have the you have the claim on the Space Hulk, which includes a frigate, which is now clear of any chaos. It needs to be heavily de-Slanesh-Nurglified, but aside from that, it's perfectly fine. So that can be used as trade for the refitting and components and everything.
Perfect.
You're going to your ship. You do also, in that time, because it is enough time, you do fit in your armored bridge on the side of your ship, which is actually...
Yay!
Let me double check. I know in theory what it is, but I don't think I It's just a matter of finding where I put the damn thing for it. For the life of me, I can't remember. Because of chaos, I've had to like have loads of different notepads for all of my notes for this show already. I'm trying to figure out where I put the notes for the here we go. That is an assassin's body glove. That is not the one I'm looking for. Okay, you know what? We'll figure it out later. You have the Xenos macro battery, which is of Eldar design. So those
Star cannons, right?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Star cannons, right?
Yes. Yes. If you have the stats for them, then you can chuck them on the ship. I've got a ship thing now that you guys can fill in. So yes, you are still in the system with Moby. Moby is around, and you also met the Sisters of Battle briefly. They want to talk to you properly, but it's been all hectic, all work, and getting everything organized for the getting everything organized to set up your ship. So I think the first thing that would happen is
The captain goes off to die again.
yes, that is the first thing that happens. He's in his quarters, totally not cutting off a mutational thing that happened every now and then. I'm trying to decide where this would be. I think. You know what? I think it's on the frigate. It makes the most sense that it's in some like corner of the frigate as you're detaching the frigate. You find a pod.
We have
Okay,
the pod brought to our ship.
Yes. You have the pod brought to your ship. In it, once you open it up, which I assume you open it up, because you always open up pods that land in your ship or you find randomly, there is a man.
To be fair, we really have been doing that up until this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for the one that was a Necron.
Yes, you still have that on your ship.
We can't move it. It's a problem.
You sealed it. You sealed it in your broom closet.
Yep. It was the
Don't
best place to
question
put
it,
it.
Bentham.
I am questioning it.
No, it's
Don't. There have been far weirder things, like the Orc party boat I described.
the funny thing is Gabriel tried to push it out at a Strixer ship, so that they could deal with it. Like he pushed out the airlock into space, and then was like, "I'm sure this will end well."
Caldy just tipped for an upgrade plus. Say maybe a new set of lugs for the captain.
New set of lungs would be nice for the captain.
I might just have to
But
order
matching.
takeaway for ice cream so that I can kill my throat. Oh god.
Yeah, no, I've
Making
done
me
that.
want to cough. I'm getting like
To be honest, it's pretty bad.
my brain's like someone near you. There's clearly a throat-based infection going on. You need to cough to protect yourself.
Yeah, I've had that before.
With the finest quality respirator.
I've had that before where you just like vaguely tickle your throat and it just brings on this horrific coughing fit. So just don't think about it and think about the fact that inside the pod is a man who looks like Bentham.
Roughly, but
Oh, well,
A bit more
that was like your cue to be like, this is what he looks like, but also looks like Bentham.
it's like if I wasn't useless. He's got a much more weathered face. He's been through a lot. He's got lots of scars and things. He's not clean shaven. And he's in the most battered blue Imperial Navy uniform you've ever seen. It shouldn't still be a uniform. It may not be able to be defined as a uniform anymore, rather than just scraps of cloth thrown onto him and held together with tape and staples.
Do you have common law Imperial Navy?
I should do.
Seeing as you're from Battlefleet, I would imagine.
Common law Imperial Navy.
Give it a roll.
Any pluses?
Make a check. Oh man, he's really ruined that uniform. That's crazy.
You can't identify where the uniform's from.
It's too damaged.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is in stasis, which incidentally protected him from everything up until this point, weirdly.
Also, we got an upgrade plus from Caldy, which I think would be suitable for Brander. It's a bolt shell type of ammo.
Oh.
Oh.
Cracking penetrator rounds, one clip.
Cracking what?
Cracking
I couldn't
penetrator
get attack
rounds.
ammo because you were dying.
Crack. Did you say
Cracking penetrator rounds, one clip.
cracking pepper rounds?
I'm going to kill you.
You'll have to not die first.
You'll never make it.
The Skaven have gone at this point. The Squigs are still rampant, and they've mutated so that they're now toxic as well. So, welcome to the ship, Bentham.
We wake him up.
Yeah, I'm not going to require a roll for this because if someone fails or if there's like a crit fail, Brander will just die.
You say that I have a tech user and a medicator.
Gotta go.
Yeah, but 100 is still 100. So yeah, Brander, you come to your senses. The last thing you remember, I'm not entirely sure what that was, so I'm going to let either EE or you say what the last thing you remember was.
So, are we by the Space Hulk still? Is that still around?
Yeah, it's close by.
Okay, and so there's always like fragments and bits of debris that are floating away from it because it's a mess of metal. Yeah, I think the last thing he remembers is like running through some corridors in a section of the Space Hulk, and there's like this sound of like grinding and shifting and crackling, and he's like, "We're about to go into the warp. I can't get out of an airlock. I'm not near enough to one." Panic, run, like find an Imperial ship. Like maybe I'm probably already in an Imperial ship. Like running down the corridors looking for like a stasis area to be like, this might protect me. I may be able to hold out till the thing pops back into real space and I find a pod and quickly seal myself in.
Yeah.
As I think, I have no idea how long it's going to take. Like, I can't activate this from outside. I can't put a timer on it because I'll wake up in the warp. The only option is to go in here and hope someone finds me. Let's hope the Inquisition know I'm here.
Well, Brander, good news. Someone found you. Looking down upon you is some form of tech priest and what looks to be, I think do you wear a Navy uniform, Gabriel, or are you
I am today, apparently.
Yes.
It's an embellished Navy uniform with like extra gold braiding and like a gold cravat. However, it's also underneath a power armored jacket.
Yeah.
Which is very fancy looking. It's got bright aluminum heraldry of a planet shattered on it. And he is also ginormous. He is not quite Ogren sized, but he big. He got more muscles than anyone should. He is like 6'6" tall and about 4 foot wide.
He looks like an Imperial Navy admiral if there was an Imperial Navy admiral who was a bit of a prat and a bit of a peacock. Except for you wouldn't say that to him because he's giant. So
yeah,
take as you will. And
okay.
I believe the Mechanicus is probably about to poke you with a Medicaid mechadendrite.
Probably, yeah, let's be honest.
Where am I? Who are you? What year is it? As I like shrink away from the mechadendrite.
It's insert relevant calendar year here because Sheepy hasn't given us one and probably wants to keep it vague so that he can do different things.
Sheepy enjoys it vague. Thank you very much.
We're in the Casimir sector. I am Lord Captain Gabriel Hellstrom, rogue trader with warrant of renown. This is my colleague, Gideon.
My name is Gideon Person. I will be poking you with Medicaid mechadendrites today. How are you feeling, guardsman?
His bedside manner isn't the best.
I don't know if that's necessary. I think I'm alright. I say as I try and get out of the pod and make a complete meal of it, because I imagine stasis doesn't do good things to you.
Especially not when you're traveling through the warp on a Space Hulk.
I'm like, no, I think I'll be fine. Falls off the bed.
Yeah, just like immediately head first, ass in the air.
There's a loud clang as my leg hits the deck.
And then multiple other clangs as like 3 or 4 pistols fall out of various pockets.
I scramble and grab them and put them away again.
There's a lot of pistols you've got there. I look up his like uniform up and down. For a Navy boy.
This is reference to my former rank. I am with the Inquisition, and I need to return to them.
Yes, you're an acolyte.
Have you got a rosette or anything?
I don't have that right. I am not an interrogator or inquisitor.
Ooh, Nerdy just gave us a near unique arm for Brander. I think people are feeling sorry for Brander.
Does Gideon say that I have one to borrow?
Incidentally, Brander, you have a ring on your finger that you've never seen before.
Oh, it's just turned up? Oh no.
Yeah, it was there when you woke up. So you must have gone in with it as well, probably. Maybe. Who knows?
That's a cool armor for Brander. What do you think of this, Sheepy?
Hit me. See what we got here. We have a I mean, that sounds useful for either of you two as well, so...
Yeah, but it's for Brander, so...
Okay, no,
I
sorry.
think chat's trying to convince Bentham to stay on because they're giving him cool stuff because I asked them to convince him to stay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, so I really like that. I misread it, and the explosive, I thought the armor exploded. So that is fine. I was like, why are you trying to kill Bentham's character already?
Explosive armor, interesting. I feel like orcs would do that.
No, it could be reactive armor, like on tanks, where like if a shell hits it explodes outwards to try and push the shell away. So like when people shoot you, it goes bang back at them.
Which means that you would be rocketed backwards.
Yeah, it would look awesome. You'd get shot and you'd get like massive recoil. Bang!
Yeah, I don't know if
that's
that would just...
Look, the point is it's not explosive. We should move on before people
It
dwell
is
too much.
full 6 carapace armor, void sealed, with +2 to explosive damage. It's got a built-in concealed knife. It has a jump pack that doubles your charge range, and it is rocket assisted, which gives you a 5 times jump distance.
So does this just show up, or do I have it, or...
There it is.
The pod with you or something? Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's been tucked in like to your side in the pod.
And I'm just like, I probably acquired this while running around the Space Hulk, yes.
I mean, it can't have been anyone else's. It was with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is how it works. We just edit our brains to be like, I always had this thing.
Sometimes.
There's just a literal manifestation of chaos happening. Just
Either
deal with it.
either that, or the monkey makes it, and you haven't met the monkey yet, so
Yeah.
he did not desert. Incidentally, he stayed on because you've been supplying him with bananas.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it, Captain.
A rarity in these days. Yeah, I'm gonna get to my feet and dust off my too far gone uniform that can't be dusted off.
Okay.
You know, Acolytes, I could take a look at that mechanical leg for you. You're one of the few I've met that actually seems to embrace the Omnissiah's blessings.
I can't say I exactly chose this. The decision was kind of made for me.
That sounds like an
Yeah,
interesting
that's
tale.
sometimes how it ends up going, isn't it? The important thing is that you're still alive and still able to do the Inquisition's good work, right?
Yes, yes. How did you find me?
We
We
don't get the
opened it.
pod.
It wasn't very difficult. You're not very good at hide and seek.
Okay, so you found it floating in space rather than you boarded the ship to find the pod.
Oh, no. We boarded the ship to find the pod. We boarded the Space Hulk. We've been living here for the last few weeks.
This is our space now, you always rent.
You have been living on the Space Hulk.
I don't recommend it, but yes.
Along with 2,000 voidsmen who are now 2,000 corpses.
Some of them will make fine servitors.
It was a price worth paying.
For?
A light cruiser.
I gesture around at the light cruiser, which... Are they working on the vaulted ceilings right now? Like, you can see people on gantries, like, winching themselves up and painting murals on the really high ceilings.
This is unorthodox.
Unorthodox, but it works. This fine vessel is now able to continue its service to the Imperium.
I see.
And profit.
Have you found a lander, an Aquila lander?
GP, did we find a battered Aquila lander?
Yeah.
We have not found an Aquila lander. It would make a fine addition to our...
The heavy frigates, another once over.
Damn, I don't know if this is the ship we were in. We breached an airlock. We didn't really know which airlock it was. Well, a hangar.
Well,
It's my ship. I was trying to recover it, and then the Space Hulk hulked.
you went all the way onto a Space Hulk,
Welcome
walked
to the
around,
Empire.
got
Stay
trapped
shining.
because you were looking for one ship.
Honestly,
It was
Lord
an
Captain,
important
I do not think we are one to judge in this situation.
There's a scale of
The ship
magnitude.
served the Inquisition well.
Incidentally, if you want to discern between like ship, cruisers, frigates, etc., and the like smaller ships, flyers will work. Just FYI.
Anyway, you said you lost the leg with an interesting tale. How about you stay for the next foreseeable few days at least. We're currently undergoing refits, so some of our bays are out of order. It'd be hard for you to leave anyway. You can tell us how you lost the leg, and we can have a look for your Aquila lander.
Also, incidentally, Captain, your meeting with the governor of the system is... You're receiving him on the ship in a few hours. So.
And we are meant to be receiving the governor of the system on the ship in a few hours. It would be beneficial to have a member of the Inquisition here. You could always ask him if he knows of your group, your contacts.
Yes, I need to regain contact with Inquisitor Avon and return to him, preferably with the ship, but I think he'll appreciate me returning without as well.
Good. It wasn't Inquisitor DeVito.
Devito.
I haven't heard of that one.
Excellent. It's fine.
It's a possibility that I've traversed a lot of space in my time in stasis.
That's good to hear. So, you'll probably want to change if we're having the governor over.
Yes, perhaps this isn't quite suitable.
We have... I'm trying to think of any crew members who were Brander's build.
You haven't... You've got workers on board. You may be organized... I don't know, would you have organized for, like, a small amount of crew already as part of the deal, or...?
Oh, definitely.
So maybe, like, 500 crew members.
I think we got like 6,000 crew at the end of the last episode, so...
Yes, you did, actually.
Yeah,
That was part of
but none of them probably have fancy enough clothing. Well, we probably got some, like, actual, like, officers for the bridge as well, just NPC officers.
Yeah, you would have done. I mean, the carapace suit, in theory, rogue traders are expected to have, you know, bodyguards and that type of thing. So.
Yes, you could wear the carapace suit and be a much more just militant member of the Inquisition. Or we could find you some actual finery. There might be ex-Imperial Navy officers on the bridge who I can ask to borrow some of their uniforms.
Roll me a D100 and I'll put some pluses on it. Gabriel.
What pluses would you like?
Well, I'll put the pluses on
okay.
it if you roll them.
Boop. 99.
Huh.
Would you like to use a fate point to re-roll that?
Hell no. Branda, I found you a gimp suit.
The only
oiled Mechanicus robes here that you could borrow.
What I was gonna say beforehand was I'd prefer to be armed and armored whenever I can. I think this will suit fine. I just get the carapace.
You should get used to the life of rogue trade. It's a lot less fighting and a lot more social interactions.
I don't think I'll be spending much time as a rogue trader.
I'll tell you this. With the fact that it was just uniforms and like fancy clothing, your target was 79. So, well done. I mean, you only got 2 degrees of success of failure, so that's not too bad. But
and a crit failure.
I think you probably go off searching for finery.
How about I do find some finery, but it's pink.
Oh no! What you do is you go to the closet where you remember seeing like some fine kind of dress robes suitable for meeting her, and you open it up. Obviously, you're by yourself, but the only thing, like a moth like flies out, and the only thing in there is this like inquisitorial rosette type thing that I guess you could give it to him, but you probably shouldn't.
I hide it.
Oh, that's a good point. If you're going to hide it, then...
Well, I put it in... When last I had it, I put it in my my locker vault thing. What's it called? Safe in the bridge, in the ready room.
Okay. So what you're saying is you don't want to roll to hide it, in case you fail.
Well, That's where I put it. Like I that's my equivalent of hiding things. I put them
No,
in
no,
the safe.
it's fair enough, and you do have some things that obviously. Okay. Is there anything you would like to do before your meeting with the governor, and also the head sister of battle? I don't know what they're called off the top of my head, but she'll also be joining.
Canoness?
Canoness, yeah, I think that's right.
Could be.
Chat will know. Chat! Sisters of Battle is not my forte. I do not actually know much about them.
Me neither.
Hmm.
Headmistress, yeah. That's the one.
Probably would ask her for help in reconsecrating the bits of the Tempest that we're going to be using.
I believe that's what she's actually probably in your brief talk with her, she expressed interest in the frigate itself. So
Sure, if we can nick some things, she can have it.
I mean, we'll see, won't we?
Yeah, we will. That's why I'm saving my fate points.
So you will also be joined by Canoness Visane, as well as Governor Pemilton. So they'll be joining you. But would you like to do anything else? To remind you, you do have your daily use of Mr. Monkey, also known as Daedalus, if you'd like to go down and see him.
Branda, do you remember the Inquisition? What is your view on Xenos?
Generally, they should be purged.
Generally, I mean, as a rogue trader myself, I haven't trade. I'm allowed to trade with Xenos.
Exceptions can be made in service of the Imperium.
Okay, good. And is being a rogue trader a suitable exception?
Depends on the Xenos.
I mean, if you
Certain
had,
ones that should never be dealt with.
Oh, of course.
See, I can agree to this exactly.
As
I'm glad the Acolyte agrees.
As he says that, I see him walking down a corridor, and I say, yes, and speaking of which, do not open that closet.
yeah, there's a closet that has been welded shut, and then there's like bits of metal that are just, and there's a sign that's just like, do not enter, do not touch, do not even
Look at them like, I don't think I could.
Marvelous.
Perfect.
And
What do you have in there?
Something we
Rogue
couldn't get rid of.
I understand.
How much do you know about Necrons?
About what?
Okay, that's
Exactly.
fine. How much do you know about monkeys and technology?
Then there's like a moment, and then like eyes narrow.
The monkey is a heretic and should be purged, right?
I look between the two of them. I think I'm going to scrutiny.
go for it.
How do I do? Do I click the number? Yeah.
Click
there we
number,
go.
yeah.
Oh, just failed.
Oof. You can re-roll that if you would like with a fate point, although I know you...
One of your 2 fate points.
Yeah,
I've
you're not
got-
fine with fate points.
Here's a
I
tip.
won't re-roll it.
Yeah,
With
this
all
is
of the chaos that tends to happen, saving it's not a terrible idea.
so
Yeah.
hypothetically, a helpful monkey who was excellent with technology just happened to
That
be
would
Xenos.
require him to actually be helpful, Lord Captain.
My little pistol mounted on my MIU just goes.
Lucy's currently sleeping on it, so that wakes her.
Oh, it's sleep. Go to sleep again. There we go.
Wait, what's Lucy?
Tiny
Lucy-
little lizard with wings.
Yeah, Lucy is a tiny little magma lizard with, like, I think 8 wings.
Something like that, yeah. No, more.
I
It
have
grew more.
like
10.
a orc spirit like stuck, like tangled around my neck. He's having a sleep.
What's on your neck?
Warp ferret.
It's basically a warp ferret, yes.
Oh,
Incidentally,
yes, Xenos should be purged, right? Down, boy.
He's tame. He's nice. He's an apex predator.
Yeah,
That's
they're
fine.
apex predators as well.
I realize they're bringing Branner in right now. There's a lot to explain.
Yeah. There also, as you're walking, you probably see a kind of squat little ball of like red and bumpiness, like kind of charge through the hall, chasing another warp ferret, which is like, and it like bumps in and out of existence in like a puff of smoke. And then the ball of like bumpy, like weird red thing just kind of runs past, and it's like trading like kind of gas and bits of green.
Yes, that's noxious squig. We those are bad. We should kill those. If you see one, you've got pistols.
Its exposure to the warp has left it tainted. We could use your help in eradicating it.
I see.
Anyway,
I believe I have encountered the monkey creature of which you speak.
did you purge it?
In that case, yes.
Excellent!
No,
Let's
we're gonna
go-
turn around. We're gonna go somewhere else.
No, Captain, I insist.
No. I'm sure
He
that.
needs to be on us.
You hear the sounds of of some kind of hammer hitting some kind of metal.
You see, he's already ruining a piece of technology. Acolyte, I trust in you to do the good work here.
If you touch any of my possessions or any people under my command, I will shoot you.
Is that to me?
Brander. Oof, roll me a. Let's have a look here for what would be most appropriate. Might be just a straight up. Let's see if we have anything that would work best for you. It's a rough. It won't be a super rough roll. So let's go with. You have Forbidden Law. Inquisition, right?
I may not have actually put it in there.
Well, roll me
You
your.
should have it as a trained skill.
You got 3 forbidden laws, remember? You got demonology, heresy, and inquisition.
Right, yes, I do have it. I just haven't put it on the sheet.
For now, roll me Forbidden Law Xenos, and you can switch them out as we go, and just add plus 30 to this because this is a fairly easy one.
Success, 2.3 degrees.
You may not have interacted directly with rogue traders. I don't know on all of Brander's past.
Brief interactions. We've been passengers on a ship.
Yeah. Rogue traders act outside of regular Imperial law. Generally, when rogue traders and members of the Inquisition kind of clash together, it depends upon the positions of power. If the Inquisitor has the upper hand in terms of like, I can just kill you and say you are a heretic, then they tend to, it basically, whoever has the strength, whoever has the ability to kill the other easily and without kind of, repercussions, generally is the one who is in charge. If you get what I mean, like.
Yeah, I get it.
Basically, in this specific instance, Gabriel is a bit more. He has the upper hand here, so
Brander gets like he can start yelling about the Inquisition and purging as much as he wants, but he is still one dude on a ship with lots of people serving the guys in front of.
Yeah, and loyalty to on a rogue trader ship, and most ships in general, actually, with your Imperial Navy background, very often loyalty defaults to the captain. On a ship, so even with like the Inquisition, it can be hard to convince a crew, especially to bow to the Inquisition when the captain's like, no, bow to me instead, and they're like, yes, captain.
Yeah, and I don't have an Imperial, an Inquisition badge to flash to be like, do my bidding, so I definitely don't have any power here.
Oh yeah, that would actually, you don't have anything to identify you as a member of the Inquisition, I don't think.
All I have is that I say I am from it.
Yeah. But anyway, would you like to go and see Daedalus?
Yes, please.
As you get to the laboratorium, the sound of metal tools hitting metal gets louder and louder until you get there. And when you get in, you see Daedalus with his hand raised with a spanner, or spanner type object. And he's just bringing it down on something like in front of him, but it's on a work desk.
I think we may have run out of hammers.
Gideon is just gonna look very hopefully at Brander.
So this is the Chikaro?
Yes.
Yes.
He spins round with a cloak in his hand. It's made of fabric.
That's actually one of the more normal things he's created.
And it says, I've been making something. His translator got fixed, so.
Oh, we hear it?
Yeah. He has a translator on his throat that translates into Low Gothic. So you can all understand him and he can understand Low Gothic.
You've given it the power of speech.
It had the power of
It
speech,
already
actually.
possessed the power of speech. I simply had to repair it reluctantly.
Also, it could understand at least several Xenos languages.
I believe it did assist me in installing some Eldari. Yes.
Yes.
It probably did the majority of the work in that instance. Oh, you know what? Roll me a Forbidden Law Xenos with minus 20.
Me?
No,
Gideon.
sorry.
See how much Gideon did versus the...
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling Gideon might want to re-roll that.
I have a feeling
No,
that
fuck it,
Crackles...
I will.
Yeah, I knew he would.
Crackles!
Yeah.
50-50?
Uh, 0.6 degree. You know what? I'll do this.
The Jakaro's gonna roll. No!
More like 70-30. I think there were points where Gideon was just sitting there watching Jakaro and learning. Gideon, the Jakaro taught you quite a lot in that in that instance.
You can't really see it, but there's a really grumpy face going on now.
Yeah. Do you think Gideon would have gotten over that yet?
No!
Okay.
Why do you think he's trying to get an acolyte of the Inquisition to kill him?
So, Branda, how do you feel looking at this very helpful member of my crew?
Exactly, bullet pistol to the temple or to the gut?
Daedalus knuckles forward and stops in front of Branda and holds his hand out. Oh,
Holding something or expecting something?
expecting something.
You give him a thing and he makes a thing.
You give him
Yes,
a banana and he
I'm aware
knocks it to the floor.
I am aware of this arrangement. I've witnessed it before.
Well, give the monkey, give the Jagaro a thing.
I look down at my gear and I'm like, I like all this gear. I don't want to have this gear messed with. And then I'm like, would I get this ring again?
No, keep the ring. The ring's very nice. Don't want to damage the ring.
What happens when you digi a digi ring?
It goes in nothingness and you can just summon it at will?
Maybe.
Mind weapons.
There are a few spare bolt pistols, so if you want to give him one of your bolt pistols, that would.
You've got a bad pistol on you. You've got many pistols.
If he ruins it, you can get another bolt pistol pretty easily.
You could give him your tattered Imperial Navy suit. He might be able to fix it.
Fixing it isn't necessary.
Looks very necessary.
Could be interesting, considering.
look.
I don't think fixing is even applicable anymore. Salvaging would be more appropriate.
That's true.
I hand over a bolt pistol. Treasure these.
And he knuckles away.
I
And
some more for my mission.
So,
Like he has to reach into his jacket, and there's like a clanking of guns hitting other guns.
okay, Bentham, roll me a d10.
3 for Slanesh, by the way, from
Uh-oh.
Natan.
Oh lord, freaking! I don't want more
5.
Slanesh.
Well done.
5. Oh, okay. Let's find out what that does. Would any of the rest of you like to do a deadless thing?
I'll pull the slot
You have to
machine.
give him a whole pistol.
I give him Lucy the salamander.
Interesting.
No, I don't.
Bioengineering is included in the Jacaro's capability.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Roll me a d15, please. Please, Bentham.
Okay.
I give him a bolt pistol.
9.
Interesting. Okay, he knuckles back within probably about 20 minutes with lots of hammering. You can never see what he's doing. He always does it like, behind his body, so it's very strange. And
That's the reason why Gideon is so grumpy. He never quite sees what's going on.
he goes, "Ah!" and hands you your bolt pistol, which now has an omniscope on it.
I gingerly take it back and look at this scope.
It's basically a plus 10 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like 4 scopes built in one. It's pretty good.
It also has like night vision and
You have to pick the sight you're using, though, so you can do like night vision, or you can do plus 10 single shot, or plus 10 for semi-auto and full auto. And
Yeah, you
something
should
else.
keep that.
That's good.
Yeah, I like look down the sight like, impressive.
he like jumps up to the ceiling, like grabs on something, swings over the game room.
Alex gives us 1 unique, preferably an armor, and the remaining milk for corn for the cornflakes. So 30 for corn and a unique, which I guess Daedalus just has.
More corn? Yeah, he'll have made this armor. Whatever.
Also, I give Daedalus a bolt pistol.
He holds out his other hand.
I give him a bolt pistol.
No, he's looking for a banana.
Oh, I give him a banana as well. I always keep one on me at the moment with him.
And then he kind of runs off down the aisle.
Now he's gonna make a mess all over the floor.
Yeah,
Just because he's trained in technology does not mean he's potty trained.
he is not. And he's not trained at discarding of banana peels.
This laboratorium is hell.
Would Brander like a heavy weapon?
I don't think he has the skills for it currently.
Yeah, that's not really his thing.
Yeah, I was just checking. Like, we've all just got armor, so I don't know if we'd need another armor right now.
We'll always save it for any new recruits that happen to turn up.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
never know.
That said, I don't know what our new recruit is wanting at the moment.
I have an idea.
Can you ping me so that I know what kind of items to look for?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's just generated one of the more interesting items I've ever seen.
Okay.
It's Thor's hammer, but for psychers. It's a Throne Force Warhammer. Oh, yeah. You know what? Giving him an armor would make sense. This is the thing. I don't think he'd get the most out of those benefits, but who knows? Gideon might want it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's a pretty damn good set of armor. So,
Okay.
just like standard. And he kind of like using the bolt pistol, he just shoves this power armored suit. I think it's just like it's fully formed.
It's a fully formed heavy power armor.
Yeah, just shunts it to one side as he starts working on this bolt pistol. So put that in your loot for now. And yeah. And let us do the rolls. So roll me on the Deadless D10.
Okay.
See what you get.
Why is that a
3.
D2?
Oh, it's a 2. Sorry.
Okay, it's a 2. Oh, okay. What qualities does your bot pistol have?
Tearing. I think it's
Not
just
anymore.
a bolt pistol. Bolt comes to without tearing.
Yeah, he comes back and he's like, "Oh, it looks exactly the same."
Okay, thank you.
He goes over to
Precisely
Gideon.
what I mean.
He knuckles over to Gideon, throws his arm around Gideon's shoulder, looks at him, and goes,
You can... Branda can probably feel the contempt currently.
and Branda can probably also feel the love coming off from Daedalus as he's like, my friend who understands technology.
Oh dear. He's been through all this before.
Mhm.
Gideon, you know this power armor suit over here looks really interesting. You might actually want it. It seems to have like enhanced strength and even more enhanced strength.
Trying to do willpower things. Don't tell monkey.
He holds out his hand to you, Gideon.
I kind of want to try something risky.
I have my MIU is definitely pointed at Gideon. I am holding my action.
Oh, I'm not talking about that sort of risky.
I know,
Risky.
but you were saying you're going to kill him, and I'm like, I'm holding my
No,
action.
I said I'm doing a willpower thing internally to not kill him. It's totally different.
Absolutely.
Just give him like. Oh,
So-
fuck it. I'll give him my power axe. Good quality.
Ooh.
Okay. Like runs down with the power axe,
I stare at it like I just made a mistake.
lays it down, starts hammering. Roll me a d10.
Brings back a ration pack.
I know.
What qualities does it have?
It's unbalanced.
Okay.
It's got a power field.
Okay.
And it's good quality, so it's got a +5 to hit.
I guess the good quality would be the quality.
Yeah, it was not technically not a trait.
Okay, let me see. All right, roll me a d3. Lose the unbalanced.
Ooh, that's a sexy power axe.
Yeah, I think you can parry with it now. Is that what it means?
Unbalanced is minus 10
I
to
get
parry.
rid of the minus penalty to parry with it,
Yeah.
yes.
There you go. So Daedalus comes back after a little while. It looks the same, but when you take it in your hands, it feels perfectly balanced. He's done something with the weight of it. He's done something to like counteract the heaviness of the head, or who knows what he's done. But
Not bad, monkey. Not bad.
Very reluctant.
there's a little swagger as he walks back. You also notice that there is a discarded banana peel on the floor.
I stare at it hatefully.
Gideon, maybe you can get one of your servitors to like go around a pre-programmed route and clean up anything it bumps into. I hear they have those in the dark age of technology.
If you really prefer this monkey, you could just give it potty training.
I mean,
Teach it how a waste bin works.
you're the one who spends the most time with it, and it seems to like you. Maybe you should potty train it.
Maybe it'll get accustomed to the inside of my power axe. Or my power axe to his insides.
Gideon just walks off grumping.
Roll me an agility.
For fuck's sake.
I was waiting for that.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to re-roll that?
No.
You slip on a banana peel.
He grumps even harder.
It's not like, wait, how did you roll? 94. It's not like it's not like you know, you slip and your legs fly up in the air and you land on your back or whatever. It's more like you step on it and one foot slides a lot further than you intended, so that you're kind of doing the splits, but you still kind of maintain your balance, and you're just kind of there, like balancing, trying not to, So it's a little bit stretchier than you're used to being in poses, but
The flesh is weak, the flesh is weak, the flesh is weak. He just gets up and walks away grumpier.
yep.
So, Brenda, what do you think of our mechanic?
Referring to the tech priest?
No, the Jacaro.
Okay. I think you should be wary of it.
Thank you!
But they have been proven to be useful in the past.
Branda, you feel a kind of rustling on top of your head.
I lift my navy cap and feel it off my head.
The Jacaro is grooming you.
How did you...
Runs off down, back down the thing.
Should be careful not to allow it to do everything at once. May decide to make things you don't want it to make.
No, it's definitely done that, but that's why I give it things I don't really care about too much. Except for...
That's
big
for the
nugs.
best.
Apart
Do
from
not
big
put him
nugs.
in charge. What?
I gave him big nugs, and he made it amazing.
Give him what?
I pull out, from behind me, an axe, and it's got, an adamantine hilt to it that glows softly. The blade I turn on, it crackles with, a sort of vaguely greenish, but then suddenly burns to, a white light.
Working on weapons in the name of the Imperium is acceptable. Be
It's
wary of
demon
giving it
slaying now.
control of anyone's lives.
Yeah, I mean, with 6,000 people on the ship that we don't really care about because they don't have names yet, so... Eternal Blaze! Goddess of Chaos! And the rest can go to Nurgle. Okay, thank you, Eternal Blaze. It's a charity, it's fine!
It's cool.
We've
Can't
still
wait
got-
to see
What we
what's
expected.
We've still got one coming.
Yeah. This could go really badly already, even before this chaos. So I can't wait to see what this is.
When we jump, there's gonna be
Okay.
a lot happening.
But yes, you should be wary of it, and should it
Oh.
ever overstep its bounds, it will have to be purged.
I mean, we could just give it potty training in that case.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that would be, though. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be that. Because everyone else is... Yeah, okay. Alright.
Oh no.
Well, that's going to be fun for everyone.
Yep. Anyway, so, Branda. You should get changed. I'm gonna go convince Gideon that this new power armor might be useful for him. And we will reconvene with the governor in the launch bay in about 2 hours' time.
Very well.
Oh, I find you a cabin. Follow me. This will do, and I open some doors, and there's a huge vaulted ceiling on a room that's ridiculously large.
This is...
It's one of our smaller rooms, I'm afraid, but I hope it'll do. The rest are being
Just look at him
renovated.
Shake my head.
Welcome to Rogue Trader.
This will do nicely.
Okay, if you need anything, then just grab one of the crewmen walking around or something.
Very well.
Oh, and you'll have to tell me how you lost the leg.
Right, yes, of course.
Let us
Gideon,
cut. Okay.
look at this new set of power armor. It's really strong.
It's touched by the monkey.
Yes, well, haven't we all been touched by the monkey in some way? I'm gonna just leave it here. If you don't need it, feel free to put it back in the hold in the trade manifest. But I'm gonna just leave it here, and if you happen to end up wearing it, I won't judge you. But
It is pretty tempting. I could probably wear my vest over it.
Or, if we find someone useful on this ship who joins in an important role who is named, we could give them the vest.
We could. But we'd have to find someone first.
Well, until then, feel free to wear both, but it would feel a bit bulky to wear them together.
Just do us all a favor and don't go visiting a million penal worlds again. We'll just end up in the same situation in another hive world.
That's true. And maybe we should lay off the penal worlds for a little bit.
Yes.
Anyway. Wear your best robes. We'll see the governor in 2 hours.
And the canoness, right?
And the canoness.
Lovely.
First blog just tipped 8687. What? 8687?
That's very, very close to chaos.
Either Sky Beast or Chaos.
Sky Beast?
That's the Quillalander.
Sky Beast, you say?
But it's also technically not $88.
I mean, it is close enough, right?
You know what? Well, I've got some change around here. There we go. Right. I've got some change. I'm gonna put in the rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a hero here as well.
There we go. We're chipping in for that. Sky Beast or Chaos?
Which would First Blog prefer? We can carry on until we get it.
Okay. Yes.
I'll
right.
keep an eye on it for you.
Both is acceptable. So let's skip ahead to the dinner. I think. I don't believe there's a need to welcome them onto the ship and then take them through the ship and all that kind of thing. Like, we can assume they'll see Nox Squigs. We can assume Shadow Ferrets will be bamfing all over the place.
I will have one purring on my shoulder, because of course.
First blog tipped the remaining and then a bit extra. Thank you, First blog.
Oh, thank you.
Sky Beast, please.
Sky Beast. All right.
Sky Beast! My throat is dead. Okay.
Yep.
That's
That was
just
a
a
bad
terrible idea.
Yeah.
So you are sitting down. Here's a question for Gabriel. How do you hold a meeting how would you hold a meeting like this?
So
A round table, rectangular,
rectangular.
Table shape is very important.
Yeah, it would be rectangular, and at the head of the table would be me because it's my ship. But right next to me on one side would be the canoness, and on the other side would be the governor.
Okay.
Round tables are just too annoying when you actually want to talk to someone across from you because you're like, hi, over there. You're 20, 30 foot away.
Yeah. And then I assume there's Gideon and
Gideon and Brandon would be next, yeah.
Okay. Wait, who's on whose side?
I would put
Are
Brandon
any
next to
of
the
them
canoness.
mechanical in any way?
I don't think you get a choice, Gideon.
I
just
put
wanna know
Brandon next to the canoness
bionic
because
limbs.
they're both Puritan-ish, from what I understand.
That was my wonder as well.
And Gideon's going to be talking to the governor's people, trying to get the ship working. So I want them to talk a bit more.
Okay.
That's a terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea, but it's better than you talking to a canoness.
That is true. Because you'll probably try and convince her to kill the monkey. So.
Yes! I didn't even think of that yet.
That's why you're not there.
So, you are introduced.
My own dinner date with a canoness at this rate.
You were introduced to Canoness Visane, Vissane. She is probably she looks around about 25 years old.
Ooh.
As I remember, my Sisters of Battle lore is an amazing. I wouldn't call the Sisters of Battle suicidal, but I wouldn't also ever call them like able to make it to middle age. as I remember, Sisters of
Generally
Battle.
not very level-headed now.
As I remember, Sisters of Battle tend to die pretty young, so.
They also
and-
probably take Juve treatment as well, so.
Yeah. And also Planetary Governor Hieronymus Pemilton. I can post either of those in chat or anywhere if people need to know how to spell them, etc. Just let me know.
His name is
I've got a simple fix for this.
Hieronymus
Now,
Pemilton.
either governor or canoness.
Yeah. I spelled governor wrong. It's, at the moment, it's Gavovina.
That's his new name, Gavovina. We've already had precedent for this with Nugs.
Gavovina.
Hieronymus Gavovina.
Okay, so I'll chuck them in the.
Sure. While you do that, Gideon, I want to ask, at character creation, did you take Hatred Monkey?
No, but I feel like it might be an elite advance that I might ask CP for.
I mean, you could have hatred Jerkero, just in general.
I'll give it a think.
I'm happy with that. So, after the initial kind of introductions and the sit down and everything like that, because they are guests on your ship, aside from some small talk, they'll wait for you to broach the subject, who you want to speak to first, and what you want to talk about. Would you like to talk about chaos?
I would like to talk about Chaos, my one true savior. Pony 7, Chaos at the dinner table.
Okay. Well, look, all I'm going to say to you guys is if it's a Tyrannid splinter fleet or a tendril or whatever, I'm not bringing that to the fucking dinner table, all right?
No, but do you want to
Burst through the wall.
Do you want to bring this to the dinner table?
Okay. Really?
Is it heresy? I bet it's heresy.
It's always
It's-
heresy.
It's not heresy, not exactly.
It's heresy.
Okay.
Do you want to re-roll it?
No. I'll do this. It's fine for now. Carry on.
Everything's fine.
I would let Gideon and Branda do their talking to begin with, and I'd be switching between the two before broaching any major subjects.
Yeah, that's fair enough. If either of you have anything you'd like to bring up to either of the dignitaries.
I suppose I'd probably speak to the governor
Hmm.
to ask about contacting the Inquisition.
Well, obviously we're quite far out on the frontier here. Any messages we could send would be probably received, but the response time could take a while. If you would prefer, we can send you back into more comfortable Imperial space on a ship. But again, it may take time. Of course, you are vouched for by our friend, Rogue Trader Hellstrom here. So we believe your attestation of being a member of the Inquisition.
I appreciate that. I recognize it will take some time to establish contact and make my Inquisitor aware that I am alive. If my Inquisitor is alive. It has been some time.
Of course.
There may be some work for me to do here in the meantime in the name of the Inquisition before I return to them.
I am ecstatic to hear that the Inquisition has taken an interest in my little section of space. You may roll a scrutiny if you want.
Delight.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Oh no, my stash of Xenoporno is gonna go.
Yes.
He is lying.
Like, Brenda's just like, oh, he's got some shady crap going on. Brilliant, wonderful, fantastic.
Hmm.
Or just,
I
no one likes the Inquisition come knocking because they tend to burn everyone.
There is also that.
Yeah.
It's not so
I
much
think-
Inquisition follows trouble, trouble follows the Inquisition.
But as soon as contact is established and I receive new orders, I will, of course, be on my way. The business I have to attend to at the moment is attempting to complete my mission of recovering a certain important vessel, which the captain is helping me with.
Of course. And
All I need, all I require of you is making use of your communication systems.
You have it. Of course. And we will
Then
do
I think we have an agreement.
Yes, we will do everything we can to expedite your journey away from here.
I think Brenda's like, yeah, I know what's going on here. I just want to get my ship and go home, so fine. If you also want me to get my ship and go home, we're on the same page.
Everybody wins.
I think that's where he leaves it.
Gideon, is there anything you'd like to bring up or address?
Nothing specific. Like, I think the captain will do most of the trading for components that we need. So I will let him deal with that.
Probably go over a few specifics of things you'd like, or
Oh yeah.
little bits on the ship. Kind of nothing mechanically in terms of game, like nothing mechanically
Receiving incoming transmission.
thing, but just smaller stuff. Yeah. Ooh, it seems.
So, Canoness, how goes the Tempest Heavy Frigate?
Everyone roll me an awareness.
Oh no.
Here we go. 3 degrees of success.
Lucy's
Brand,
rolling her awareness.
Yeah.
This is why I have Lucy.
We need to keep this Emperor of the Inquisition. He notices things.
Branda and Lucy notice a statue that wasn't there before. It is of kind of a bird person, maybe?
Oh, 10 north each.
Definitely a bird person of some kind. It's just kind of in like a position. It's got like arms with like wings.
Oh lord. Okay. I guess 3 awareness is enough to not just be like, I swear that wasn't there before, but that definitely wasn't there before.
That definitely wasn't there before.
And what is it, Lucy? Okay.
Captain,
Yes?
your statues.
I don't have any statues. The Mason is coming in, I think next week.
Perhaps he's already been.
No,
I
he's
guess you're-
flying from the other side of the sector right now. What? That's a weird-ass statue. Where did that come from?
I keep meticulous records. There have been no Masons on board as of late.
What? Well, how did that statue get there, Gideon? Did you put that there? Did you make that? Did our other
I
mechanic...
think you know that your friend is probably responsible somehow.
Okay.
Though I confess I do not yet know how.
The governor's like, what's the problem? It's just a statue.
It's a bit
It's
weird.
a statue that wasn't there moments earlier.
It's fine. It's fine. I will have it removed. Just use my Vox speed and just ask for some people to come in and move it.
Yeah, some guards come in, pick it up, take it out. Where do you want it, sir?
Just, you know what? Just put it in one of the
Put
storage
it in the
compartments. or something.
laboratorium.
No, put it in one of the storage compartments nearby.
Storage compartments, yeah. Do you want us to seal that one off as well, sir?
No, I don't think we need to seal it off. It's just a statue.
Yes, yes, sir.
As well. Brenda's just like, oh god, this is so on fire.
You have no idea. And the canoness says, I do apologize. You were asking me something?
Yeah, so the Tempest Heavy Frigate, how goes the reconsecration?
Yes, it's good. A lot of the components were infected heavily, so it is going to be a lot of work, but we have gotten the go-ahead from the governor to, bring it back up to ship shape?
There is a component over there that would be of use to us. I know the Sisters of Battle don't really use it as often, and we did end up fighting the Chaos Space Marine, one of the Avile, accursed of our enemies, to be able to try and retrieve that component. I'm sure in exchange, Gideon would be perfectly happy to try and help you get the ship up to speed once we are back into a normal state of operation.
Well, are you referring to the
Murder Servitor Bay.
Yes.
Yes.
We were not intending on using. We were actually intending on taking it out and gifting it to the governor as, you know. So perhaps you could buy it back from him.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, Governor. Hamilton, would you really have much of a use for murder servitors on your idyllic planet? It's so beautiful down there. You probably don't need vile servitors running around.
I am governor of more than just this system. And you may not be aware of this, there is actually a war going on.
Oh, is there? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, tell you what. We'll have a talk about maybe ferrying Brander somewhere more likely that his Inquisitor could have gone, and in exchange, we'll take the Murder Servitor Bay off your hands, just to make sure that he's well protected.
Maybe some of that gear you've managed to acquire yourself.
Yes, some of our crew did leave it in their quarters. We could I interest you in a melter sniper rifle, a plasma sniper rifle, or possibly a sniper rifle?
I can assure you they're of very high quality and abstract enough that a planetary governor might make quite an impression with them on display.
Yes, and definitely not touched by monkey hands.
I don't have any idea what that means.
Tech Beast lingo. He just says that they're worth a lot.
Of course. Of course, so is a facility that can produce soldiers.
One would need to know how to create those soldiers and the bodies.
And from what I understand, the Forge World in this sector is severely depleted of tech priests, so...
That is true. Roll me I think Barter will do here.
I'll barter his ass off.
Hell yeah, you will.
Any pluses or negatives?
I think you managed to take away the negatives from the banter, so I'll say just flat.
0-7.
Nice.
Fucking hell. Yeah. No. There's a bit more kind of like back and forth, and I think you get the impression that offering to deal with the Inquisition in presence was the deciding factor of like, yeah, okay, I'm getting some decent stuff off this, and so yeah.
So, as a rogue trader, I can go. I'm more talking to the GM here. As a rogue trader, I'm allowed to go vaguely anywhere, but I should get permission for it to be socially acceptable.
It's tricky. For example, on Kyreth, the special world, which is basically where the Imperial Navy is, there are multiple light cruisers and also quite a few raiders and quite a few frigates. You're perfectly welcome to go there. It is, however...
That's Chaos and 12 to Siege.
Okay.
Not like we don't have one currently ongoing, and two that are about to come.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, this is perfect.
This is fine. 12 to siege, you said?
Yeah.
What's Zinch on? Why is this such a Zinchy?
He's on 120.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to E.
Yeah, with the governor and the Canoness Award.
Well, that's fine, technically. Although it's not.
Yeah. We could re-roll. There might be one that's more applicable to the current situation.
I mean...
I'll give you a re-roll and see what you prefer, right?
Okay.
What happens to the cast if they get a system governor killed?
I don't know. Should we find out?
I'm just a passenger. I don't know these people.
What the? Okay, I know I just rolled that one, but this is the one that applies to it.
Okay.
You're now guilty by association, Brander.
No.
If you're not a rogue trader, then you're just a rogue.
We'd have to put items in it to gain a profit factor?
No, you'd have to put items in it to lose a profit factor. Oh no.
Yeah.
Eh?
Maybe that
Yeah,
seems
I think that's fine, right? We have a kind of trade opportunity.
Yeah, but the only thing that would count would be the chat donated stuff.
We
and-
have some lying in the quarters of the people who've left.
Yeah,
True.
they
True.
were in a hurry.
And then it would give basically like chat would give you a permanent bonus to your acquisition until you spent it. So I'd be okay. Quite a lot of it's getting traded, so it'd probably be like 2 profit factor, most likely.
Well, I have the +1 anytime I gain profit factor, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I will try and, but then again, there is the initial one. I think that makes more
Do
sense.
you really want to do that one right now? We've got a lot hanging on us.
I mean, it is a charity edition.
But we also do only have Brander for the one episode, maybe.
What is it? This is fine. Like, you know,
We need him for the next 2 things that we've got hanging.
we do.
I have no idea what this is. Let's go. Let's do it. Go for it.
Yeah, but
Okay, E. What would chat do?
God damn
fuck
it.
us over.
Chat.
Make chaos.
Let's have a quick poll. Chat. Rick, put up a poll. Would you like the good or the bad option? Straight up, the good option helps us out permanently slightly. The bad option is a slightly negative event now. It's not a huge negative, but it's a slight negative event now.
I don't like. I don't know. There are people.
Let's get a general feel for the chat, because they're saying a lot of good. I'm
Everyone's
going with
feeling
good.
Wait, oh, there's some bad.
No, I
This
think
was
it's
good.
mostly good.
Some
Good
people
wish.
say yes. They don't know what they're talking about.
They want good, actually, overall. Wow, chat. I think they're sorry for us because of how bad the things that are coming are. They're bad.
I mean, we have a totally not weeping angel on board.
There's a few bad, but
Yeah, okay. Chat has spoken. Chat would say good.
okay
Good.
then. Yeah. Let's say then that the governor says, and of course, if you have any extra items, be perfectly willing to take them off your hands for a little bit of just cold hard equity.
So, like, extra items like 1 item of each rarity.
Sure.
Hmm. We can look through the quarters and have it arranged. Would that be an extra profit factor entirely, or possibly 2 because of my ability, and I'd hard bargain you? This
Yes.
is me talking to chat, so chat knows what's going on.
Yes, that you would get 1 profit factor from me, and I'd be compelled to give you an extra profit factor because of the hard bargain talent that you have.
Yes, excellent. That sounds great. That sounds like a really good one. Thank you so much there. That was really
Fantastic.
helpful.
You now have 21 profit factor.
Yay!
You've gone past 20, guys. That's the only way is up from here.
Thank
Or
you,
down.
Netta.
So, everyone roll me an awareness.
Uh-oh.
3.
I failed.
Gabriel and Gideon. I'm gonna assume the second roll is always Lucy.
Yep.
There are 2 statues in the room. Both of them are birds. One of them is in kind of like a defensive position, like kind of like the other one's in kind of like a spear stabby downy position.
Lord
Like
Cap,
interacting with each other.
No, they're just separately. Like
Yes, the birds are very strange.
why is there now 2 statues in here, Lord Captain?
I don't know, maybe they're breeding. I assume someone's playing some sort of practical joke.
I feel we would have noticed if someone had stepped into the room carrying 2 giant statues.
Yes, I managed to get a critical awareness success. A soft crit.
Well, maybe... what you're suggesting is they just appeared out of nowhere. That seems highly unlikely.
I think I'm going to stand up and walk over to one of them and inspect it closely.
Roll me a scrutiny. While he does that, the canoness says, "Is everything right, Captain?"
Oh, everything is perfectly all right. Being entertained yourself with, a high-ranking member of the Sisters of Battle, and of course the ever intelligent and witty governor. Of course, everything is all right. Nothing could ever go wrong at a meeting like this that we all take so seriously, could it?
Would you like to roll deceive?
You know what? Sure.
Okay.
I didn't mean it as a deception, but sure.
I mean, kind of is. Would you like to reroll?
Nope.
Yes, very well. Maybe we should wrap things up, though.
Oh, of course. I assume you have other places to be.
Yes. I find like about 10 minutes of conversation, and then I really must get on with all these other things that pop up.
Yes, I understand. Every time I
Life
meet,
can be very chaotic at times.
every time I meet someone in your position, I understand things tend to pop up.
Yes.
So, right. Well, thank you for your help. How is Moby?
He is talkative. He asks about you, but
Can we arrange to go visit him?
I would give him a little more time.
Okay, I will.
He was very upset that you did not come to save him. He was very sure the whole time that you would swoop in at the last moment.
We were somewhat busy defeating a demon bovine.
Can you think why Moby would have said swoop in?
It's a turn of phrase.
Is it?
He has to swoop in and save someone.
I've never heard it before.
Anyway, I can lend your book. I'm sure it's in one of my books. I gesture around at just large bookcases that are just adorning walls and stuff. Anyway, right. Well, we should be wrapping up. It was very lovely to meet you.
Of course.
Governor, we will talk about the trade at a more applicable time. And yes, thank you very much, both of you.
Yes, well, we shall continue our talks and we will see what we can do about outfitting your ship.
Yes, thank you. I believe
I
that
will be in contact with your specialist regarding the details.
Of course.
I believe we had down that we were going to buy some guns that are no longer needed because we actually found a bridge to stick on the side of our ship. So technically we'll get refunded for those and our profit factor will go up.
Yeah.
That's so chat, when we have a profit factor that's higher, next session don't go, hey, didn't you have a profit factor of 21?
Yeah. I have the feeling we're going to have to outfit your ship off stream.
Probably.
Just because...
Yeah, we're just not gonna get to that, which is fine.
I'm
Chaos
guessing
will
the
happen if you try and outfit your ship, and then you'll be...
Yeah, well, I think that the two chaos that we've got hanging are gonna happen as the end of the button end. So we could probably build the ship between episodes. But anyway, yes, we take them back
Let's
to the
go
launch
find
pad.
us a sky beast.
Okay. You hear that there's a ship in the hangar?
There's a ship in the
flyer
hangar.
in the hangar.
Does anything come from me trying and failing to scrutinize the statue?
It's a bird.
And I guess it's made of stone. Knock on it. Ow.
Tok, tok, tok.
Brander, are you okay there?
I think you might have a weird fascination with statues.
Maybe it's
I
birds.
have a fascination with statues that appear without warning.
Or maybe you
You
should...
see?
Maybe you just missed it. It could have just been brought in by someone.
How do statues warn you of anything? They're statues. That's the governor.
Maybe we should stick little flashing lights and sirens on all the statues.
You got
Inquisitors. Always suspecting everything in a room. Even the statues. What's next,
It's-
right, Governor?
It's my job, Tech Priest.
Yeah, the Governor, what do you think of the statue? Is it interesting build, or
It appears to be a bird,
you're not a statue person yourself?
but like a person bird, so...
That's odd. Anyway, let's go to the hangar bay quickly and get you off this ship.
Yes, of course. And,
Do you normally crackle when you walk?
Sometimes I crackle. Dig.
Oh, I heard the crackle. Now I know what it
There
is.
we go!
Yeah.
It's very sneaky.
Funny part of that is that I fixed it at one point, and it worked. for,
Yeah,
like,
we were
And you're
chatting
crackling
like
again
8
now.
hours straight.
Yeah,
It was fine.
I'm hearing crackling more now.
How is this?
Should be fine.
Okay. So, you take the governor to his shuttle
And the cannon
the-
as to hers.
as well. Okay. Everyone going?
Sure.
All right.
I guess we're all part of the delegation, so it would only be formal.
When you get
as,
there,
as I pass some armsmen in the corridor, I will just have a quick word to them. Just pop up and go, can you send a detachment of armsmen down to guard the laboratorium?
okay. To the laboratorium
Yes. And I'd probably ask a detachment to go to the bridge as well.
to deal with the statues.
No, just because something weird's happening, and I'm used to stuff weird happening, so I'm just making sure that A, the laboratorium where a lot of gear and stuff, and also the monkey is guarded, and B, the bridge, just in case something weird's happening.
Okay. You get down to the hangar. You see the governor off. He takes off in his shuttle. The canoness leaves to the heavy frigate. I'm assuming that you're fine with, like, basically the way this works is the governor freed the heavy frigate as part of payment, but it is going to the sister, so the sister's battle will have that heavy frigate in general, and like that's kind of a deal worked out separately between them.
Yeah. As they step onto the landers and the landers take off and leave, I just stand there and then say, pull out a pistol. Right, let's deal with whatever this is now.
Well, there is an Aquila lander in the hangar as well. And on that Aquila lander, hitting it with a hammer a little bit and chewing on it very slightly, is a monkey.
Oh no. Okay, so there's a moment when we step in and I'm like, my ship. Hey! And then I'm gonna run over.
About them being potentially useful again, Acolytes. It is not too late.
I told you to keep close controls on what it has access to. I did not give permission for it to access my ship as I run up along the hangar.
Might I point out that you're a guest on this ship? You don't give me permission to do anything. I appreciate you being here, but remember, this is Rogue Trader.
Why are you allowing it to work on my ship?
Monkey,
Monkey
please do not work on the ship.
Anyone who has it, roll me a tech, common law tech, or just a scrutiny -20.
Your ship is now a boat.
So you want me to roll Common Lore Tech?
Yes, sure.
Your ship is now a boat.
Technically, it's a space boat.
Gideon, this is an Aquila lander in pristine condition.
I
If it,
fail horrifically.
Branda,
Thanks.
you're not sure it's a ship. It might not even be yours. It's all very confusing. And that's just purely because you rolled 6.5. You rolled a crit fail. You might have gone blind.
You don't even see the Aquila lander until Gideon points it out.
Yeah. But no, Gideon, this is a pristine Aquila lander. It may have just been made for all you can tell.
Okay, Gideon will actually like briefly walk into the cockpit and use his MIU to interface with the ship.
Okay.
He's gonna look for secrets and things, just like databases, that sort of thing.
Damn it.
Anything to indicate previous ownership, etc.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Branda does not notice that because he's too busy concentrating on the monkey hitting his ship.
I know, it's great.
God damn it.
Roll me a straight up tech then. Tech use.
With plus 20 for the MIU, I think.
Plus 20 for
I think it's a plus 20, yeah. So, needless to say, I pass.
This ship has been through war, the wars, basically. It's been battered up, I believe. It was pretty...
Oh yeah, it flew into... It blasted its way into a hangar, I think.
Yeah.
Got shot with... It got shot with so much small arms fire, it came within one whole point of destruction.
Yep.
And then basically crashed in on the surface of that hangar, and then was abandoned for X number of decades while I was in a stasis pod somewhere.
Decades?
Oh, no.
Dude, we haven't told you, but Katie has fallen.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I like.
There's warp storms
Dark
tearing
Heresy
tearing
shows
them up.
that, like,
apparently.
I feel like the Dark Heresy show was set before Tyranids were that much of a thing. Like, Gene Stealers had begun, but there weren't, like, incursions yet, right?
Oh, no, there were incursions of the Tyranid. This is not everyone necessarily knew about them.
Okay. But it's still, has it been, like, hundreds of years?
I didn't give a date on that one, but it's probably been hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Trying to just compartmentalize that, like, yeah, my Inquisitor might still be alive. This is fine. Everything's fine.
I mean, it's possible.
Can I, like, cross-reference the landing logs, etc., to, like, figure out if he is actually part of the Inquisition?
Yeah, I think, yes, on 3.4 degrees of success, that's good enough for you to basically confirm that he's a member of the Inquisition, at least.
Okay.
You'd also know that the Inquisilander originates from a sector next to the Armageddon sector. Pretty central in the entire thing. Nowhere near here.
Long way away from here.
To be fair, we were probably nowhere near here as well, up until recently.
You were also nowhere near here. You were probably further away than the Armageddon sector.
Oh, and it
Probably.
also used to belong to another rogue trader. Actually, it used to belong to a completely different rogue trader.
Well, he's probably
And
fucked.
he transferred controls.
I will make a personal copy of the databases, etc., and then I will, like, leave the vessel.
Okay. Considering what's happening, Gabriel, roll me an awareness.
Nah.
Nah.
Did Lucy succeed?
Lucy succeeded.
4.
Notice Lucy looking at something.
Oh, what is it? What is it, Lucy?
It's a man. Completely stone. In kind of like a position. Wearing like a standard uniform type thing. Made of stone.
It's like a uniform that might be on my ship. Branda.
I've said the ship, like, this is, I don't think this can't be.
Branda.
The last I saw it was, what?
So, I think that used to be one of my crewmen.
You can't tell. You haven't named them yet.
It is an odd thing to make a statue of, that's for sure.
The Mason definitely isn't here, so we've got some sort of rogue Mason who's very quick and very silent, or something is turning things to stone. Although I don't know how it would have turned the birds to stone. I don't have any birds like that.
Yes, if your ship wasn't previously populated by bird people.
I mean, honestly, it's been in the war. Who knows?
We've got one semi-bird people.
I think you need to gather the crew and prepare for defense.
Gideon and Branda, you can now roll me awareness.
Hey, I want to count the number of statues in the room. This is now a very important thing. I fail, though. Only by a bit.
Okay, carry on.
God damn it.
Well, the good news is, if this used to be your lander, then it's in good shape, given all it's been through.
Did that thing do this? I haven't seen it in this good
I remain
since I
skeptical.
first saw it.
I told you. Useful.
Does it have like Sky Beast written on the side, which was the case on the original Sky Beast?
It may have. Give me a sec.
Can the Jacaro paint?
He might see a red door and want it painted black.
Not bad. It says Sky
Was
Best.
it was a red lander.
Says-
So wait,
Says Sky Best.
never mind. I grumble.
What kind of name is Sky Best for a lander
That's
anyway?
not a name for a ship.
It is not the name of this lander.
It also isn't like Sky B with a like space and then ST. It's not missing the A. It's just Sky Best as a word. So there's no space to put an A in.
I assume the Jacaro may have seen the name, which was highly damaged and lacking the A, and then just...
To be fair, judging by the state of things, it's a surprise that it even got here. No offense, Acolyte.
I recognize that it was definitely on its last legs, but it held out exactly as long as it needed to.
Anyway,
And
statues.
Are you saying it did its Sky Best?
someone, you all hear a foreign language being spoken. One of you understands it. Yes, well, actually, I was just having a look around, and when I came in here, the lander ship thing flew in by itself.
Oh, so it actually flew in by itself, did it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the lander flew in by itself, apparently.
What do I hear spoken?
You hear
Well, they're basically speaking Elva right
like
now.
French,
Yeah, that's-
Latin type, lots of body language and stuff.
I look around at like who's he talking to?
He's speaking to the monkey.
So does the monkey not speak Logothic then? They speak something else.
He has a translator that translates as he speaks, but he doesn't always use it.
And he can
Oh, so
speak,
no one-
as in natively speak, Eldar.
He native-
Right, I see. Okay. It speaks of its own accord.
Like I said, helpful. Anyway, your thing flew in by itself.
It's massive as Zenos' tongue, in case that changes your mind on anything.
Everyone roll me an awareness.
Everyone?
Yes.
Success.
You don't need to roll for your Branda. You feel something behind you.
I spin round.
You see a statue of a bird that is reaching out, almost like to grab someone.
To like reaching out to me.
Hmm.
I like bolt pistol out raised, pointing at the statue.
Uh-huh.
That was not there before.
It's kind of like, you know, a good like 5 feet away from you.
Did
I
he
have a
see
great
it
suggestion
approach?
here. If there is something weird going on, we send out the monkey first. That will draw it
Okay.
out and we kill it.
Gideon, my
I'm
standing
not
order
opposed
is
to this.
protect the monkey.
I'm sorry, Captain, I'm getting some Vox interference.
I'm right in front of you.
Vox interference, Lord Captain. It's a tech priest thing, you wouldn't understand.
Diplomatic immunity. Sorry. Gideon,
Yes.
give me your willpower.
Oh dear.
Gabriel, you feel something clutching at your cloak behind you.
I am fine.
I turn around.
There is a bird person statue, and as you turn around, your cloak is caught because it has its hand like grasping your cloak.
I pull out Big Nugs, and I'm just going to try and take the hand off that holds the cloak.
You take the hand off. Gideon, you feel something grab your leg.
I would like to keep my leg.
Uh-huh.
I need to keep it whole so I can replace it.
Uh-huh. Would you like to look at what is grabbing your leg?
Sure.
You look down. It's a smaller, maybe like a young adult, like older child bird person, and he grabbed your leg. Not moving. They're like, as soon as you look at them, they're not moving or anything.
I'll take out my power axe and like cut it in half.
Okay.
It's now not unbalanced anymore, so it's a very nice strike.
It is.
Never like children, especially bird people children.
Okay. They're sneaking up on us. What we need to do is put the monkey in the center, and then all three of us face outwards from the monkey, and that way we can see them coming.
Strength in numbers is definitely the key. We may want to gather the crew and fall back to a certain location.
Or we send the monkey back to the laboratorium, and he will draw them all
Gideon.
away from us, giving us time to figure out a plan.
Your bickering tires me.
I am merely making suggestions that might improve our situation, Lord Captain.
I think we should send Gideon out as a scout by himself.
I'd be half tempted to if it means being away from the monkey.
Strength in numbers.
Yes.
These things are trying to sneak up on us.
I go on my combead. Standing order, there may be a weird statue infestation on the ship. Everyone has to travel in groups of at least 4.
I saw. And it gets kind of part. You hear the radio chatter going up. You can also, if you ever want to, broadcast over the Vox caster.
Yeah, I'll
Like-
broadcast a bit. Everyone, be aware that statues may have infested the ship and may be trying to murder everyone. I'm not sure. But everyone should travel in groups of 4 and keep your eyes peeled. They seem to sneak up on you.
Okay.
This is your captain speaking, Lord Captain Gabriel Hellstrom. Out.
And then you'd like to leave and go to the bridge?
Yes.
Okay. Turn around.
I close up the door into Sky Beast so that they can't get in my ship.
My best.
Makes
Better not bloody touch it.
When you turn around, you go to the kind of blast doors that open up into the rest of the ship from the hangar. Hit the button, doors slide open, and it's filled with statues. There's about 20 of them just piled into the doorway, just stacked up against the door.
Say
Okay.
acolyte.
All birds.
Have you heard any footsteps? Any at all?
Me?
Lord Captain, you any footsteps?
I've heard nothing.
And we've heard our footsteps. I don't say, have you seen these weird statue things before?
No,
Oh, well, worth a try.
they're really weird. What are they?
I have no idea. I'm hoping we find out soon. They're freaking me out.
Yeah, I feel like this may be bad.
Yeah, possibly. Although, that said, your Vox translator is kicking in and making some sort of crackling sound. You should probably see to that.
No bugger!
Yeah, the monkey doesn't know they are either.
I think we need
It's
to
a
keep
monkey,
it
Lord
very...
Captain. What did you expect?
Oh, I did fix entire starboard broadside, so...
I think we need to keep a very close eye on them.
How about we just do this?
Big nugs.
No, I just fired my twin-linked melter pistol.
You can destroy as many as you would like to.
The
more-
castrated gun, because it's no longer a dick gun.
Yeah.
I will call it the Castigator.
The impotence. Yeah, you can kill as many, you can destroy as many of these statues as you like. The more you destroy, the longer it takes, but
There we go. Problem sorted.
Perhaps these statues aren't walking around, but they might teleport in.
Like warp ferrets.
Warp hijinks, yes.
What stops them moving?
They never move while we're looking at them.
I mean, a negative doesn't really prove a positive.
It's all we have.
New plan. We go to...
I see you've thought out this plan.
We need something. We need many things that are shiny and duct tape. Where do we find those, Gideon? Do you have shiny things?
I'm not a raven, Lord Captain. Nor a... The laboratorium might have something, though.
Excellent. We go to the laboratorium. Here's the plan. We get a lot of shiny things. We then put duct tape on them. We then look at these things, and then we duct tape them to its face, so it's always looking at itself.
What?
Well, then it's looking at itself, and it won't be able to move.
If looking at itself made the difference, then surely there would be dozens of statues of birds with their hands raised and therefore within their eye line, never to move again.
Maybe it has to be able to see the eyes or something.
Okay, fine.
Okay, maybe
With a
new
shot.
plan. Gideon, do you have a lot of portable cameras? Pict recorders.
Not exactly.
Well, if we have pict recorders, we can put them in front of them. And then all we need to do is look at a screen of all the pict recorders.
I'm not sure if this will work.
Neither am I, but do you have another suggestion?
Not really.
Excellent, we'll do both.
Are you having this conversation while moving?
Yes.
I assume. Okay. You turn a corner and come upon a broken statue, which is currently being presided over by a green, bumpy squig, who looks up and goes,
Your infestation?
Yeah,
and then
this is the
like
problem.
pods away. The statue's broken.
Brandon, do the honors.
I shoot it with the bolt pistol.
Oh yeah, it like goes down like. "Arr!"
You might want to be careful with the body. They are quite toxic.
How toxic are they? Yeah, they're pretty toxic. At this point.
Noxious.
Yeah, there's like kind of like a cloud of gas around it, and maybe
Stop
like
melting through the floor.
well, the wall blackens a little bit, probably.
They're not acidic,
I
they're just
see.
very noxious.
Very toxic.
Oh yeah, I have mechanical lungs. Can they survive such toxins?
Should be able to.
Yeah, I think they
it gives
make
you a
like a
plus to
slow-
respiratory illnesses, so yeah, you would get a plus to any airborne toxin.
You get a
That's
plus.
nice. So I could breathe that. It would probably still corrode my skin slowly, but at least I could breathe.
Yeah, and like effectively, as long as you don't roll really badly, it'd be a toughness roll with the plus 20, I think. So
Yeah.
Okay, new plan. This is plan C. We can try all of them and see which works. What we need to do is get two of the statues, and then get them to look at each other, and then we just duct tape them together and chuck them out the airlock.
You seem to go through plans very quickly, Lord Captain.
Well, you shot
I-
down plan A and B. I'm just trying to give you another option. You're the mechanic.
Having options is a good idea, and I like the idea of the airlock being involved with any part of this mess.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll tell you about the time we had to airlock a demon cow.
Didn't work out for too long.
No, we had to kill it, but
he was also an emperor, but not the Inquisition.
See,
It was just an emperor cow.
let's keep.
You hear a ksh as of the Voxcaster coming on. All right, boy lovers. Anyone else see these bloody weird statues all over the place?
oh,
Word to
that's
the wise-
Greg, by the way. He's a servo skull.
Word
Yes.
to the wise, don't turn your backs and look out for the hissing.
I used to have a servo skull salvaged from a tech priest called Carolinus, but he appears to have taken his own personality on.
You get a very odd look from Brander at that.
He's called Greg now.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, just a coincidence. We don't have time for this. Keep moving, I'll watch your back.
Okay.
Everyone, roll me awareness.
This is my
And I'm doing like the tactical move now. As they walk, I'm like backing away and looking around.
Oh my god, I passed an awareness!
I got a
Oh
7.
no!
Nailed it.
No, Moby! Moby just tipped! Moby tipped for chaos saying, let me return.
Oh god.
Why is there a Moby? Why are people? Why? Okay. I mean, I guess. Sure. If that's. And especially seeing as it's charity right now, I can't really say no.
Oh, okay, this shirt was not made for me. Ow. I don't know if you can see that because how dark it is, but that's just tight fabric right now. I almost bust the shirt. Oh. Apparently I cannot move my shoulders, like...
No celebrations for you.
Yay. Ow.
So, we will have a thing that happens from the awareness. Moby will come back momentarily. But while Sheepy has to go pee, why don't you guys tacticalize a little bit and try and figure out what's going on?
So what's going on is I think that they're from demons from this, Demon Prince who controls them.
Who?
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 No, his name is Who.
Who is who?
Who? He's a doctor.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. Who is a doctor?
The doctor is Who.
Doctor Who?
Lord
Yes,
Captain,
exactly.
you're
See,
building up
Brandon
false-
gets it. I don't know why you don't.
I think you have fallen to the tidings of the warp, Lord Captain. This is very worrying.
Why is it me?
Because you're trying to babble about who the doctor is.
No, not Who the Doctor, but Doctor Who. Oh, actually, it could be Who the Doctor. That would make sense.
The Doctor is who?
Now steps closer to trying to figure out what
Exactly.
you're
See,
trying-
Brandon gets it. I don't know why you can't.
That's because Brando's just come out of a freezing tube.
It was quite cold.
We should offer you a cup of tea or something.
So this Doctor Who has something to do with these winged statues.
Yes. He's a demon prince of Zeech, I believe. He travels through time. He
That
wields
sounds
a
like
mighty
heresy.
weapon called the Sonic Screwdriver, which is originally from Slanesh.
I don't know who holds it right now, but I would like that.
I like your thinking. So, are you still heading off to the bridge? Are we bridge bound?
No, we're going to the laboratorium to get shiny stuff and duct tape.
Yes.
Are we encountering any more statues on our way?
No.
Are there any following us?
Not that you see.
And we see
Occasionally
very well.
I'll go round a corner and then I'll look back again to see if anything's appeared following us to the corner.
You are fine.
They're not here. This could be very good or very bad.
It means they're all probably at the bridge. This is perfectly terrible.
Looks like a demon prince, whoever the doctor might be, or whatever he's called, might have called his attack dogs off then.
I don't know that it's that simple.
Birds. Branda, do you know anything about demonic birds?
Did you do anything about attack birds? I heard they're dicks.
Do you have
I haven't-
Forbidden Law demology?
I have fought demons. Okay, I'll roll Forbidden Lore. Again, I haven't actually filled it in, so I will roll Forbidden Lore Xenos, but I haven't nor demonology.
Bentham!
It's the same thing. It's just
It's like a standard level int Forbidden Lore. I have met like a bunch of them already. I failed miserably.
you have never heard of anything of this type.
I mean, you've
I
seen
have no
paint
idea
demons,
what these things
so-
are. I believe I encountered demons with wings, but not stone ones.
I definitely know of creatures with wings, but not necessarily demons.
It's okay. He's not talking about you.
That's a
Oh.
whole other matter.
No, he's not talking about you either.
Oh, okay. I was
Right.
pretty sure I didn't have wings.
But you should hear what he does have to say about you.
He does. This is the thing. Hello? Brandy, you hear a voice in your head. Hello?
What?
Hello? Is everyone alright?
Who's
Hey?
speaking?
Hey! Are you new?
Who is this? How are you speaking into my head?
I'm Moby,
What?
right?
I know
When
not of a Moby.
When did you get here? Are you
That is
staying?
a complicated question, but I have many questions for you. Who are you? What are you doing in my brain?
I'm Moby. I'm talking to you.
This is all out loud, by the way. You can all hear me yelling.
We just share an understanding look, I think.
Yeah, we nod and just keep moving.
Yeah.
I'm Moby. I'm talking to you.
Why? How?
Why not? In your brain. This is fun. Do you have any more questions?
Do you hear this?
Hey, what?
You do all hear this.
No, I don't hear anything.
Are you sure you're okay, Acolyte?
Maybe you spent too long in that cryosleep.
Might have bumped your head real hard against one of those statues.
It's possible.
Narrow my eyes at them. I'm like,
They're lying to you. They can hear me too. They're my friends.
In his brain, Gideon just goes like, "Hi, Moby."
Yeah,
Hey,
Gabriel does
Ian.
the same.
Hey,
Gabriel's like,
Gabriel.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, no, I got a little bit hurt, but it's fine because the sister saved me.
do I hear this them talking in my head as well, or just Moby's end of it?
You hear Moby's end of it.
God damn it.
But if they're talking out loud, it depends whether they say in their head or not. I think you both.
No, Gideon specifically in his mind palace right now, just going like, "Hi, Moby. I'm glad you're okay." You know, that sort of thing.
Gabriel's gonna think, what do you think of the name Branda to Moby?
Branda? Is that a name?
That's my name.
It's your name. It's a nice name. I like it. It's not as good as Moby, but not much is.
I don't understand what's going on here, but I'm definitely coming to the conclusion that salvaging this ship was a terrible idea.
Well, we've had that thought a few times. We're just in it now. It's a non-stop ride that we can't really stop.
Yes.
It's fun. Yay.
Voices in heads frequent here.
Wait, are you getting voices in your head?
We
Yeah,
just
Acolyte,
got
I'm
through
starting to get very concerned about you. I
Okay.
will
Okay,
Okay.
I've
Oh,
got this.
scrutiny.
I'm
I will
gonna
have to
deceive.
stab you with a very large and pointy needle if this keeps going.
Deceive
Can
from both of you and scrutiny from Branda.
Deceive. Well, I was gonna say, if I pass it, something is wrong.
I got 0.8 of degrees of success more. Does that work?
Yeah, along with Gideon's minus 5.1, absolutely.
So yeah, I guess I absolutely know Gideon's lying, which is the point.
Well,
I
and
had a target of 12.
I guess
You
we'll
can
need
tell
to
them.
deal with this the same way we dealt with it before.
I just give him a look like,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
explain to me what the voice is.
Well,
I will take you to a window and you can see for yourself, Acolyte.
A window.
yes, you'll see.
It's easy enough. Just take him to a window quickly. Outside, you see a giant space whale just floating by.
As
We're gonna
when I
look-
see it, they're like, hi!
Hello!
Me and Gideon are looking other ways down the corridor while Brand looks out the window because this would be a mistake.
You have a psyker space whale.
I'm not a psyker, I'm pathetic.
He is very telepathetic.
Yeah.
My understanding of psychers is that this is the kind of power they display.
No,
No,
some
Strikers
psychics do.
generally cause warp hijinks to happen.
This is completely
blow people up.
different.
Actually,
Not
it turns out,
Just a nice space whale.
yeah, it turns out Moby's actually completely immune to the warp. Moby actually swims through the warp and nothing happens.
Yep, it's fun.
I have several questions which I feel cannot be answered right now.
I
Yep.
can answer them. What are the questions? I like questions. What's your favorite food?
I just turn away from the window. I will have to deal with this later.
You may not have time later. I feel you're only here for a limited amount of time. If you extended your stay, then maybe we could talk more. Your notice and your abilities.
From the clutches of the Inquisition.
Our first priority should be to deal with the army of stone statues that may want to murder us.
I mean, you asked what the space whale was, so we had to show you. Otherwise, yes, we're walking and talking.
Yes. Now I'm aware, I know that the next thing to deal with is probably the unsanctioned psyker space whale.
I'm not unanchored.
You actually don't have an anchor, Moby.
Exactly. So I can't be unanchored. There you go.
are unanchored.
Logic.
Wait, what?
I have to have an anchor to be unanchored, silly.
Sure.
This is a matter for another time.
I think
The statues.
I'd be disanchored if I don't have one.
No, to be disanchored would be to lose one. Unanchored means you don't have one.
No, because that means you get it taken away from you.
No, unsupported doesn't mean you have taken the supports away. It means it is not supported. So just means you aren't. Dis means to take away.
This is why I like talking to you, Gabriel. I learn things.
There you go, sheepy.
Oh no, I know what unanchored means. Moby doesn't.
The laboratorium.
To the laboratorium.
I keep an eye out for statues.
On the way to the laboratorium, you're fine. When you get there, Deadless is like, and just wanders in, starts hitting stuff with other stuff.
I don't say, but do you have a lot of duct tape and also maybe something shiny? Maybe a lot of
Yes.
mirrors?
Do you have banana?
There you go.
Comes back with like just a crap ton of like sticky tape stuff and then shiny things and yeah. Would you like me to? I should probably get back to my work, but I can maybe help the lovely Gideon with his work if he needs it. I don't want to step on any toes or anything, of course, but
He says, Gideon, that he would like to help if possible, if you have something that needs help with, but he doesn't want to step on your toes in case you're a bit worried about that. Your toes are,
Rather have all my implants pulled out one by one without anesthetic.
Oh, very well. He says he's okay, but thank you very much for your consideration.
okay. Well, I'll go back to my work then. Good luck with the weird ass statue things that are currently running around. And then he looks to Gideon and goes, and and yeah, probably the translator goes off and just says, "Call me if you need me."
I stare.
Do we have mirrors and duct tape?
Yes. The duct tape has bunnies on it, like little pictures of bunnies.
What are these strange mammals? They look almost like rodents.
They're bunnies, Lord Captain.
Lost. I approve.
What is a bunny?
It used to be a creature on ancient Terra, before it became the glorious throne world that it is now.
Are they tasty?
Probably.
Maybe if we
They
find
are
these
pressed
bunnies,
to find
we
me
can
right now. Same with the bovine, but honestly,
We're still cutting that up, trying to get it out the airlock piece by piece.
I'd recommend not eating it.
No.
Just looking at them, shaking my head.
Right. So...
Welcome to the ship, Brando.
Yeah, at this point, Brando's view is just like there's so much heresy that it has to form an orderly queue.
Yes! That's how we've been coping.
Welcome to my life.
Spinning plates.
Right. So, we need to try our 3 plans. A. Put mirrors on their eyes. B. Put cameras in front of them. See. Strap two together looking at each other.
But where will you find the statues, Lord Captain?
Probably at the bridge, because where else would it be most dangerous for them to be?
Well, a lot of them were inspecting the Aquila lander, Skybest.
It was the best.
Gabriel, I have a question. This is Moby, obviously.
Yeah, hi, Moby.
Hey, didn't the sisters shuttle leave?
Yes.
Why is she on your bridge then?
Can you ask her?
No.
Why does she feel like a bad person, Moby?
I can't talk to her?
You can't talk to her.
No. I tried.
That is slightly worrying. Thank you for the warning, Moby.
I do not have Forbidden Law Psychers, so I'm like, that's really weird.
We should make for the bridge immediately.
Yes, we might need to kill a canoness.
Oh, Emperor.
I don't need Forbidden Lore Heresy to tell you that will not be looked on nicely.
I mean, we've done that kind of thing before. I mean, we've had to consider that kind of action before
yes,
when
our
things
other
got
friend.
serious. Yes.
Alright, in which
It
case
has
we will
fallen
have
to
that.
chaos, then we must do what must be done.
Excellent. I'm glad you approve.
I strapped like a bit of mirror to like sticking off the sight on my bolt pistol, so that it's basically a wing mirror, so that I can see over my shoulder.
Absolutely. I won't require tech rolls for this, I think. It is not high tech. It is not even low tech. It is
It's not even tech, it's just a mirror.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
mirror and tape.
strapping.
That's a
bit-
smart idea. Gabriel gets like a pair of shades that he has, and he's gonna put like a little bits of mirror on the edge so that when he puts them on, he's got like wing mirrors.
So it kind of like blinkers you.
It'll be a little less in the front, but like there'll be a little sliver of mirror so I can see kind of like back and to the side.
Okay, yeah. That
Just
makes
because
sense.
then I can.
Aha! The captain has run away. I always knew he was a coward.
To the bridge!
That's why he didn't
Look at
come and
me.
save me.
I am the captain now.
Actually, the reason that he didn't come and save Moby is because of all of the chaos that chat created.
Yes.
Just FYI, chat. The only reason you get Moby back for a chaos donation is because it's for charity. In any other situation, I'd have been like, no, you don't get it that easy.
I believe we are in the danger zone now.
Oh dear.
Uh,
I'm gonna start making for the bridge, and I'm just going down the corridor, bolt pistol raised, looking around, checking the wing mirror.
Events
By the
have
way-
been escalating pretty quickly, almost like we're on a highway to the danger zone.
Well, this gun on my shoulder is raised, so this would be my top gun.
somewhere in the universe, there's just like a like tear on Arnhouse's bicep, and he's like, something isn't terribly wrong.
You're a maverick, Captain. Let's move.
Let's goose.
Well, Brandy, you did come out of the deep freeze, so I guess you're Iceman.
As you walk out, there's a bird statue right in front of you. It's a goose. Move on.
I'm done with this. I shoot him.
Goose dies. Spoilers.
Wow, Sheepy.
Oh. Anyway, would you like to head up for the bridge?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. General for the ship at least.
General for the ship, at least.
Okay, I'll do it so you can do that properly. General operations. for the
General
ship.
operations.
There you go. It are carried out as usual. As you get closer to the bridge, it gets quieter.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Actually, by definition, Lord Captain, unless you're in a chamber of silence, it can never be too quiet.
No, it is too quiet, because acceptable quiet is here, and too quiet is below acceptable quiet.
What defines acceptable quiet?
So when you're on a void ship, there's always background noise, like the engines and the electrical systems and all that. Too quiet is where you cannot
You're
hear
just saying
those,
that
and
they
it means that something is wrong.
Which might imply that something is wrong.
They always hum in a void ship.
I can show you plenty of things at home.
You get to the blast doors for the bridge.
Brandon just keeps moving. He doesn't know what the hell's happening now. He's like, yes, this is true. It's too quiet. Let's move.
If it shatters, we can kill it.
This is a blast door?
Have to open the door. Door slides open. It's probably about. I don't need you to make an awareness roll for this. Probably a couple 100 statues in here.
Is this the bridge?
Yeah.
Are they all bird statues or people like? Oh.
They're people. Some of them are like clutching at their legs. Some of them are clutching at their arms. Yeah. Roll me an awareness.
Any pluses for our mirror augmentation?
No, not in this instance.
Natural 1.
That's really, really unfortunate.
Is it?
Yeah, because the natural 1 is for his pet.
Pet, yeah.
Oh, so his pet's gonna see what's coming.
His pet can't talk. And also roll me a willpower, please.
I
the pet
got a
or for me?
2.2.
For your pet.
I got 2.2 successes. It's okay.
Oh, you did. You did. Okay, I'll do that momentarily. Branda, you see a few bird people in the thing. Gabriel, you hear like this kind of cracking. It's hard to describe. It's almost like stones crackling together on your shoulder.
No, Lucy. I put my hands over Lucy.
Okay. You touch stone.
Lucy in my pocket.
Lucy is stone. What did you roll there, Branda? That's pretty good, yeah. Branda, you hear very vaguely this kind of like...
What direction?
I'm not sure.
God damn it.
Probably where Lucy was looking, you'd guess, but that's out of character.
I'm gonna be like, who's watching our back? While keeping eyes fixed on the room full of statues.
You are.
I'm not, I'm looking in the door.
Well, I'm not. Gideon.
Wait, I'm pretty sure we told the Acolyte to watch the back, right?
Yeah, he was watching the back.
I turn around.
I imagine we all turn around and go, ah! And turn around again.
Yeah, there's a few bird statues, maybe like down the corridor. It's good, like probably a good like 50 meters or so.
We should destroy the birds. The crew may be recoverable.
We should look for the canoness.
Everyone roll me an awareness.
Oh god. Glad I got a point in this.
Mm-hmm.
I still failed though.
Oh, no, Lucy can't roll.
Gabriel, roll me a willpower.
I will re-roll.
That's probably a good idea, because that's a crit fail.
It's not too bad. You feel something grab your leg.
I swing down with the power axe.
Roll me an agility. Okay, so you swing down. You don't even look. You sever the arm of the thing, whatever it clutched your leg. Kind of severs it at the elbow, and the bird thing statue person that was grabbing for you is just still. Instantly, you all turned your backs. You all turned around to look down that way.
Okay, Brandon, look at the corridor. Me and Gideon will look at the bridge. We turn around.
Incidentally, Gabriel, you can't feel your left leg below the knee.
I don't mention it.
Mm-hmm.
Backs to the wall.
No,
Let's
we
find
need
the
to
cameras
advance
quickly.
into the bridge.
Then they'll advance into our backs.
No, Branda, stay turned around. Right. Back up, Branda. Back up. Gideon, closer.
All right, I go back to back.
We go back to back, and I'm going to get the duct tape, and I'm going to pass it round us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel the tape is unnecessary, but I can cut it if needed.
Good idea, Lord Captain.
Right. Those mirrors, and I get the mirrors, and I stick them to us, and I'm going to strap them on as well,
Okay.
so that if they do react to seeing themselves, they should see themselves in the mirror.
I'm gonna start just shooting all the statues I see far down the corridor with the bolt pistol.
The bird statues.
Yes, the birds.
Okay, you can do that. They're not moving. You're a decent shot. Doesn't require a roll.
Nice.
We're going to advance into the throng.
Into the throng. Roll me an awareness.
How about a crackle?
No, don't roll me a crackle.
Do we have bonuses of any kind because of our mirror setup?
Nope.
.5.
Hi, Captain.
However,
told
I'm
you
not
a
looking
weakness.
into the room.
One to the back at 3.5 and one to the front at 2.5.
Branda. It's almost a crit success.
No.
Branda, you hear the hissing again. But this time you hear the direction it's in. It's to your right.
I just shoot in that direction without looking.
Okay.
Is it close, actually? If it's a long way away, then I will turn and look. If it sounds like it's right by me, then just slam.
It's not right next to you. It's further away and also probably in between. You'd have to look to be sure, but probably going in between the statues, maybe.
Okay, if it's at a distance, I will turn and look. I need to see the thing.
Okay.
But I'll try and be quick.
If you're trying to be quick, then I'll give you a chance here. What you see is a female figure, wild hair, seems to be moving, kind of tell me when you want to stop, because currently you're get the impression and then you're going to go up from
So they're moving, they're not stone. It's like
They're
a normal
moving.
person?
Yeah.
Okay, is it the canoness or someone else?
Looks like the canoness, from the boots, and then the armor-plated legs, and
Okay,
then
I look back at the statues now. I'm like, canoness to my right, your left.
Right. Okay. This way.
and
Doesn't seem
after
to
you
be
say
stone.
that, you hear, "Welcome, boys, to my room of statues."
I mean, this is my bridge, but it is full of statues.
It was your bridge. It is mine now. And soon you'll
That's
join.
not how property ownership works.
Aren't you
Definitely a
meant to be-
heretic.
Yeah, aren't you meant to be some sort of, nun, you forgo earthly possessions and stuff?
Gave you that impression.
I mean,
Well, normally the only earthly possession an Adeptus Sororita needs is a bolter or a flamer and a direction to go in.
yeah, not hundreds of statues.
Well,
And my bridge.
I like my boys and my statues.
That's
What's
definitely not something a canoness normally says.
it was time for me to move on.
By the authority of the Inquisition, I give you permission to execute them.
I mean, I'm gonna anyway, but thank you. Right, come here.
I know, I just thought I'd give you my support.
Yeah, that's great. I appreciate it.
I guess we'll have to help her in her quest of moving on.
Moving on. Forever. I know you implied that, but it made for a good line.
Would you like to initiate initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you can't just let initiative happen, yeah.
How do we do initiative?
1d10 plus your initiative bonus.
Yeah.
Your dexterity bonus. Your agility bonus, that's the one.
Wow, I actually got a decent initiative. That's great.
That's the lowest I've ever rolled. There's a macro if you want to enable a macro.
Okay. I got 11.
And this is where we turn on battle music.
Okay, so Brander, you are up first.
So I guess I'm facing away from the Canoness icy statues.
You looked away before you got any higher than her waist, which is probably heresy, but you know.
So I'm looking back at the statues.
So you might as well stare.
So I'm looking back at the statues behind us now, right?
They got closer.
Okay, I'm going to attack the statues. Someone needs to look in that direction. Might as well shoot while I'm doing it.
Roll me a ballistic skill. Just general ballistic skill.
Okay.
General ballistic skill.
General ballistic skill.
5.3 degrees of success. Did I roll a 3?
That's a crit.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, you shoot every single one of those statues that you can see.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
With both pistols, you're just like.
Do you like just have the one pistol out and you're like, the one pistol is not enough? You pull the other one out, spin it, and like you have it upside down. You pull the trigger of your little finger, like bang, bang, bang.
You know what? Actually, you're shooting with one pistol like down the corridor, and then you actually pull out another one and take to the side and blindly like just shoot in the direction. You don't hit the Canoness. You do, however, destroy more statues in this room.
Nice.
I will say, for the sake of argument, they're bird statues, because
Good, I was hoping so. I aim high, so it's above the heads of people. And
Brander, you seem to be worrying about who you hit. We haven't named any of these people, and we have 6,000 on the ship. You're okay.
Matters to Brander, damn it.
Welcome to Rogue Trader.
So next up is Gideon.
Do I know roughly how far away the Canoness is?
Probably about 40 meters hidden in between the statues.
Fuck it.
I will tell you this as well. In terms of hitting her in ballistic, if you don't look at her, it's going to be minus 20.
Ballistic.
I know. I'm just saying for everyone involved. If you are shooting, if you're shooting at her in between all the statues and stuff, it'll be another minus 20.
I've got a way better idea. You know how I got that, what's the word? I got that, like, architect coat last time?
Yeah.
Which is rocket assisted?
Yeah.
It increases my,
Jump by 5 times.
charge. It increases my jump distance by 5 times.
It does indeed.
So I would be able to leap 20 meters in one turn.
Yeah.
So out of like the shoulders and the back pop like a bunch of rocket boosters, and Gideon just like soars forward.
Do 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 do.
Roll me an awareness.
Sure. I pull out my power shield and my power axe as I like fly.
Okay. When you land, at a guess, you're probably about 30 meters away from her. Oh, sorry. Would you like to re-roll that?
I think it's fine.
You do always have the option of looking at her to know exactly where to shoot or where to go, but that's gonna be up to you. I think you guys, with Lucy being turned to stone, have probably a semi-idea at least that looking at this canoness is not a good idea.
Yeah. So I'll just leave for the now.
You're about 30 meters away.
Okay.
The canoness is up. Everyone roll me awareness.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I rolled a 90.
Brando, would you like to re-roll?
It's important, so maybe.
You should do it.
Yeah, let's do. I mean, it's only the 90's not like critical.
It's not a critical
No,
fail.
but it's really, really, really bad.
I made it worse. 95.
That's a critical
That's
fail.
not critical. Critical fail is at 96 and above.
That's true. Roll me a willpower
Okay.
as you feel something clutching at your waist.
I failed that too.
Would you like to re-roll that?
God damn it. Yes.
Your penis is petrified.
I failed, but less bad this time.
Caldi
God damn it,
did
this
a
time.
chaos. Caldi did a chaos. Oh god.
Okay. Roll me an agility.
Receiving
I'm
incoming
pretty sure as
transmission.
Tech Priest, I can turn your penis into robot.
And
I
Spike
failed
got us an
agility
upgrade.
as well. That was a 96 crit fail. I have no fate left.
Okay, you lose all feeling in your.
Wait, which leg is it? This is important. Hang on, I don't know which. Just flip a coin. I don't know which leg.
It's your waist.
Oh, okay.
So from your navel to probably the top of your hips goes completely numb, and you just about manage to cut this arm off of this bird thing that had pulled up behind you.
Oh, do I cut it off with my chainsword? I have a chainsword.
Also, you can't feel your butt. So there's that.
I
What
cut
thi-
off the arm with a chainsword.
yes, you do.
Yeah.
What this means is you're going to find it harder to turn and move. Like, you'll have to kind of... Your movement will be decreased a little bit because you're kind of waddling a little
And
bit.
I've got to rotate my whole body.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. I've got this.
Uh-huh. Gabriel, you're up.
Okay. For a start, that's the chaos we rolled, and also we got a
Okay.
upgrade, which is
I can't remember how that one works. Off the top of my head.
Oh, we could do with that. I think it's like you get a coin which you can flip, and it's a 50-50 chance of like the thing is summoned or the thing grants us like a reasonable wish or something like that. I think
We get a genie in a bottle?
Kind of.
we could re-roll it.
Okay. All three of you feel a weight in one of your pockets. When you investigate, there's a coin there. We'll deal with that later, though. Tails. Unless any of you would like to flip it now.
You know what? Fuck it. Fate can turn on a dime. I'm flipping it.
Oh no!
I don't know what it does.
I'm like,
You
there's a
gave
coin in
me
my
a coin.
pocket. Why do I care? Let's-
As you pull out the coin, what god is winning still?
Dean?
Then I guess it's a golden blue fancy coin, right?
Golden
Yeah.
blue fancy coin. There's a picture of a bird on one side and wings on the other.
Can I identify it with either forbidden lore, heresy, or warp?
Nope.
Great. I flip it, because I don't know what it does.
Roll me a d2.
It's not a button. I'm doing it.
One's low. Is that good or is that bad?
Bad.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want the stats for that?
I was actually going to do something else.
Okay.
Gabriel.
Oh fuck you.
Oh, Jesus. To be fair, it might actually help.
It might.
I mean, The only thing I can think to like stop this is I'll allow the other option, but you don't want the other option.
We don't want the other option.
The other option is very possibly death.
I don't want to add a demon to this. No, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah? Gabriel, you feel intense ripping pain in your shoulders.
God damn it.
I won't require a roll for this. Brander, sorry. Brander, Gideon, you see multiple violet feathers drifting down around you. Gabriel, the problem's back again, buddy.
So, Brander's strapped to my back, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
you're all in like a circle.
What's my
No,
experience?
Gideon jumped away, so it's left me
Yeah,
and
I
Brander
just
strapped together.
rocketed the fuck out of there.
So, Brander's also unable to move because his legs are stone, right?
Brander has stone hips and butt.
Cool. I'm really strong, and I've worked out my carry weight has no issue with one person.
Yeah.
Let alone a stone person. Yeah, I'm just gonna lean forwards, and I'm bigger than Brander. So the duct tape and stuff securing us together just means he goes on my back, and I'm gonna have him as a back turret.
Like, what are you doing?
He's my back turret. I'm like, you can't move fast enough, so now you can. You're just guard my 6.
Does this mean that Brander is backup, or is he backing up?
Can I fly?
Yep.
Do I like see wings at the corner of my eyes now behind me?
Oh, yeah, they're a little bit larger this time, Gabriel, by the way.
Yeah.
And,
I add this to the list of heresies to think about later.
Yeah. And you reckon you can probably get to the Canoness?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Probably wouldn't be a charge. It'd probably be the equivalent of like a run. So you will need to roll me an awareness though. Unless you want to look at her.
No, I'm good. I will re-roll that.
That is probably a good plan.
Yes!
Oh shit! I was all prepared to send you off in the complete opposite direction of where she was, but no. Yeah, so you land down next to her.
Yeah, as I land,
Would
I'm
you
just
like to land in melee? Just out.
Teach
Oh, hey,
just
team.
teachers donated for chaos. Remember, it's all for charity, guys. So screw us on charity. That's fine.
Don't keep in mind, guys. The reason that the wings came out is because Zinch is winning. If someone else had been winning, I might have done something else. So your contributions to the Chaos Courts do matter. And also, it's always fun to be a dick to you.
Yeah, do you want that one or the? I'll offer you a reroll because we have that quite often. The reroll is that one.
Let's go with the second one, shall we?
Yeah, I think Branna could do one.
Yeah. Okay.
As I land, I'm gonna land in melee.
Yeah.
I don't have a chance to attack melee this turn because I did a run, right?
Yeah, running's a full action does not let
The
you.
good news is I won't make you roll to resist looking at her. So.
Cool. And as I land, I'm going to turn so that Brander can get a shot next turn. Because my idea is like, Brander, get ready.
That is absolutely fair. Brander, it's your turn.
Hey, Brander, look at this.
Yeah, Brander, it's your turn. Roll to not look at her.
Is
If
it
you don't
willpower?
It is willpower. I'll give you a plus 10 for this.
Alright. That's a fail. I don't have any fate.
Only a slight fail.
Roll me another willpower.
Okay.
as you look up into the teeming mass of bird snakes in her hair.
Success! So every moment I see it, I'm like, oh, balls! Close my eyes.
You're like, balls, 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 balls. And it's just like this horror, like because you're pretty close to her, these like, they're kind of yellow banded blue kind of lizard snakes, but then when it gets to the head, it's kind of like, think Big Bird, but scary and with teeth.
Okay.
That's in like the head.
I think I can see that. I wish I couldn't, but I think I can.
Yeah, that's what came into my head, and I was like, I have to traumatize other people with that image that just popped into my head.
Yep.
The good news is you succeeded the willpower to not turn into stone, which means that you can shoot. So.
All right, I shoot. Like, I close my eyes and then shoot at where I last saw the face.
Both pistols. You've got that right.
I don't have ambidextrous. You can't get it as a Voidmaster.
But you are in point blank. Because
No,
you're
you're not point
basically...
blank. Not in combat. You don't get point blank bonus.
You are in point blank.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought you landed in melee and then turned around.
Point blank is like 5 meters.
But you don't get it if you're in melee. Actually, that said, remembering the rule, I wouldn't have landed in melee. I'd have landed like 1 meter off. So you're right.
That's kind of what I
completely forgot that.
I was effectively counting you as in melee, but Brander was like to the side slightly. So yeah. So you can shoot both of your weapons. I believe it's a -20 to your offhand.
Yeah,
I think
plus
so.
-10 because you don't have gunslinger, but you've got 2 weapon wielder, right?
I don't think I even have that. I don't think Voidmaster gives you any, like...
Okay, so I assume you spent half action aiming.
All right.
So what you would have is a -14 and -10. No, -14 and -20, but a +30 and a +10. So what you would have overall is a 0 for your offhand, and for your on-hand a +20.
Yeah.
Okay, so it still makes sense to fire both, and I could fire both in one action?
Yes. So roll me a 2 ballistic skills, 1 with a +20.
Okay, also, the bolt pistol in my on-hand will be the one with +10 because of the sight.
Yes.
Oh, we by the way, we got given a couple of upgrades, and Spycrab's got us another one, a rebreather and a fire selector.
Sweet.
Oh, fire selectors are good for bolt pistols.
They're great for bolt pistols. I've got one on mine.
Especially when you have the ammo and everything.
Right, so one of them is a +30, I think, and the other one is flat. What it is?
Yeah.
She's wearing armor. Use the vengeance rounds, not the vengeance rounds, the tracking rounds.
Seeing as we're all, aside from me, still fairly new to the system, I'll remind to the rogue trader, the captain, that he can give people +10s.
Do it well. Which guns are you firing?
I'm firing 2 bolt pistols. One of them's awesome. One awesome.
Do it well with the awesome one.
Okay, there's a +40 on that one now.
Yeah.
So can I do this with the Kraken rounds?
If you have them, then you could have prepared them. Yes.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Are you firing semi-auto or single shot?
I don't know.
Fired
it.
You didn't take the +10 for the single shot, did you?
Didn't take the +10 for the single shot, and also with 7.4 degrees of success, I will say that you can do semi-auto just purely because it wouldn't change anything anyway.
Yeah.
You'd hit twice for two lots of damage then.
Yeah, so the damage is 1 less, and the pen is 4 more.
Okay. And you hit
That's
twice, so you have
damage.
to roll damage twice.
Okay.
Oh!
Is that genuine? I think it might be genuine.
I think it's genuine, yeah.
Receiving
Is it
incoming
genuine?
transmission.
Roll me a d5, please.
An upgrade for Arnhouse's ancestor, aka Brander. 300 bunny. Thank you.
Are you Arnhouse's ancestor?
Maybe.
We get the compact
I got
upgrade.
3.
Nice.
Compact's always nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the first one.
So
Yep, that's 1 bolt pistol, the awesome one.
Do I fire the second one?
just fire the second one.
Alright, this one's just flat.
Oh, do you want to semi-auto?
Oh, that failed.
Oh.
I don't know what the difference is.
Semi-auto is a
Well,
flat.
if you fire a single
singles is
shot, you get a
+1.
+10, or if you have the omniscope, you get a +20.
This isn't the omniscope one.
No.
Yeah, this is the other
No,
one.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So, I will allow you to re-roll that if you'd like to fire a single shot, which will give you a +10.
Okay, I'll re-roll and do single shot.
Do the single shot, yeah.
It works.
I don't think that's a genuine tearing.
That's
though.
not a genuine righteous fury.
No.
Okay, so Brander raises both of his Volt pistols, staring at this, well, let's just say it, staring at this Medusa. And
I stopped staring at it. I just closed my eyes, raise, and fire, hoping that I hit it.
this is the thing, is you stare at her, you resist this, like, impulse of the, like, whatever weird crap that she's managed to manifest here. And then you look to the side and squint your eyes and go crap, 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 and just start firing. And the bullets like rattle up her chest. And it is, I believe, Gideon's go.
Can I use the captain as a point of reference?
You can, yes. I'll give you a willpower plus 30 to not look at her using that.
Cool, yeah. I will soar through the sky for like 20 meters towards the captain then. And I'll roll that willpower. I pass.
It's a good thing you got a plus 30.
Yeah.
Let's say you were a bit closer than you thought you were. So you do get to her. But obviously this isn't a charge, so you can't attack this turn.
Yeah.
And then it is her go. Gabriel, roll me an awareness.
I'm going to spend a fate point to get a +10.
I will tell. Okay.
Oh, sorry. You're going to tell me?
I was going to tell you that is indeed a good idea.
Okay. I will reroll for fate point.
That is also indeed a good idea.
I still failed.
Ouch.
At least only by 4.8 now.
Roll me a willpower, please. As a hand grabs your other leg.
Pass.
Roll me another willpower, please. As a hand grabs your wing. Left wing.
That one fails.
Roll me another willpower, please. As a hand grabs your arm. Right arm.
That's a pass.
Roll me another willpower, please. As a hand grabs your left arm.
Wow.
That's a pass.
Okay. Your left wing. You can't feel it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway.
So, yeah, I was going to say, it's important the degrees of success you get on this one, but you failed really badly, so they all just grabbed you. Yes, you're being grabbed multiple times by many birdmen of stone.
You know
And
what they say?
Gabriel.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Oh, yeah. Gabriel, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to close my eyes. She's right next to me.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm just going to go for the bear tackle. Oof. And I'm going to try and hold on to her.
Okay. I'd say probably weapon skill.
Actually, you know what? No, Brander's firing in. That'll mean that I get really easily hit. Yeah, I'm just going to... I'll just fire at her. I'm going to close my eyes, but I'm going to fire at her.
Okay.
We are tied together. I don't know if I can accidentally
Yeah.
shoot you when we're stuck back to back.
Oh, I'd break 3 of the tape and stuff, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm going to fire. What negative do I get for closing my eyes?
Minus 20.
Okay.
Because she's close, if you're further away, it would probably be bigger.
Yeah. So... Twin link melta pistol. I get a plus 30 for point blank, plus 10 for an aim, minus 20, plus Plus 20 for twin linked, so I just get the plus 40 on this. That's a hit, and because I got 2 degrees of success, it hits the second time. That's the wrong one, actually. That's the same damage, actually. It's pen 5.
Roll me a d5 twice, please.
Oh, sweet! Yay!
So Medusa dies.
Wow. But accumulatively, that's enough critical damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, I land, swing Brandon around, he fires, and then I just swing around, and this one's mounted on my forearm, so I just hold my forearm out as something grapples it, and I just throw them off. I'm fed up of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. I'm gonna fire at its face with all the snake birds.
Yeah, the face like explodes and the snake birds like fly off, turn to stone as they fly, and yeah, within moments you all feel senses coming back to the parts that you've lost, and all of the people who are still here turn into people as opposed to statues. Very confused, very like, what the hell? I was just looking at a pretty lady. And then all of the bird statues crumble to dust. The ones that are left, which weren't that many.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the rest. Does the rest of her body turn to stone?
No. Just
Gideon, I don't suppose you can make a
you
facsimile of
feel
her
like
head.
a wriggling in your pocket as well.
Okay.
Like a puff of like midi fireball like flies up, singes your stubble slightly.
Gideon, I don't suppose you can make a facsimile of her head for the wall.
As you say that, you wonder whether if you had shot her like in the body or something, you could have taken the head. It might have still worked.
But the joke needed to shoot the snake apart.
Yeah.
Also, that would have been a massive health and safety hazard.
If it had been, we could have used it as a weapon. Just like put it in a box and just be like, ah, ah.
Yes, we keep it near the Necron.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Now, listen, Canoness, keep an eye on that Necron. Don't let him move.
No, but Captain, I couldn't help but notice you were walking a bit weird there.
Incidentally,
We can still take the limb off and replace it with a bionic leg.
as you look at your captain, you notice that he has vibrant, violet wings.
Oh yeah, no, Gideon noticed during the fighting, but he's not addressing it immediately.
Yep. Just as
He
a
has all
reminder.
Messiah blessings to hand out first.
I'm just looking like this is a development.
Also, you appear to have an acolyte of the Inquisition on your back.
I grab Branda by like the scruff of the collar and I just pull him free of the tape. Put him down.
Yep, there you go, you got him.
I stand back and look at the giant wings.
Happy Sanguinala, acolyte.
How many people on the bridge except for us?
200? More like 150.
Fold
Wait,
them in.
Let's no one notices.
What?
Because we have crappy crew.
Yep.
But giant wings.
No one notices.
They're a bit too preoccupied being unstoned.
Yeah, they're all like
You might
scrabbling
say that
around.
they're stoned right now.
And I would say as
We're
well,
stoned.
this gives Gabriel the chance to fold in his wings, basically, make them less obvious.
Okay. It makes them look like a
Let's
fancy
talk about
cloak.
this in a more private setting, Lord Captain.
Yes, right. Anyway, let's go talk about this in my ready room. To the ready room now.
like
After you, acolytes.
All right.
is Gabriel like sidling around the crew with his like front to them, so his back's facing away, kind of like.
I turn up my Luminant Heraldry to the highest setting, so it's so bright it's a little bit awkward to look at.
Yep.
Crackle.
The filter inside Gideon's goggles like adjusts slightly.
Yeah, you make your way. I've already rolled awareness on them, and they're all fucking dumb. So.
It's about
It's
par
good.
for the course for this.
Otherwise, I just have to execute them. Is Bentham frozen?
Yes.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Oh no, I thought he was just deep in thought. So, Branda, are you staying on the ship? If not, I understand if you say nothing.
That cut out.
Yeah, but if you want to, oh damn it, I don't have a scene set up for only 3 people. So much chaos, you killed him. How could you?
Yeah, I'm not sure this is helping to convince him to stay, chat.
I don't know, he was a badass with that bolt pistol, like, spin around shooting thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just sort of rocket flew across and stared at not her.
There will be a moment where you can get to the combat, Gideon, I promise.
But it is not this day.
Man.
I mean, you got to the combat. It wasn't my fault E decided to roll 2 crits.
Fucking limp gun OP.
Yeah.
The thing is, I can only fire it twice.
Great. Well, fucking sorry for you, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
At least you get to go a second round.
I am doing some things. I think I'd like Bentham to roll it, but
You know what, we can talk about our ship creation and do some ship creation while we wait for Bentham.
sure, yeah, that
Yeah.
works.
I will pull up the spreadsheet of ship stuff.
I will roll this then. Alrighty doodle. Where is that from? Interesting. Okay.
So
Okay.
what was the chaos coin thing?
Demon coin.
Demon coin. Get
I
a
mean-
good thing or get a
Yeah.
bad thing?
Yeah.
There was a good thing there?
No, you rolled a bad thing. Which is
I was gonna say.
which is why the wings came out.
Yeah. The coin is like a two-sided thing. Like, you could get good or you could get bad. It's just a thing that you have, and it is each personal tied to you. We each have a coin, except for you now.
Yep.
I need to put that in my inventory. Oh, god damn it.
Right.
Right.
The point of summon wings.
If Bentham is just doing this episode, then the coin will pass to PG. Oh, there he is.
It's a Bentham.
Hello.
Bentham,
Don't know what happened there.
roll me a D8, please,
Okay.
when you get back in. Oh, you're back in. Never mind. Roll me a D8.
I stayed on the page. You just like.
Hmm.
Okay, maybe it's having some trouble still. It says rolling the dice. ... There it is. It's a 1.
Oh. Cool. That's not going to be the one.
I am dying of the heat.
Okay, you
Oh,
know
yeah.
what? It could be.
That's why my internet cut out.
Bentham, how weird are you willing to get?
Go full weird, it's charity time.
We can go full weird and we'll just make this non-canon.
You're willing to get full weird? Okay.
All right, sure.
Go for the weird timeline.
I might just start shooting things if it's all heresy.
You walk in to the ready room, all 3 of you. The captain sits down in his seat. Gideon sits down across the table in his seat. You sit down, and instead of just sitting down on kind of a regular seat, there's kind of almost like a newspaper crackle, rustle.
I stand back up straight away and look at what I sat on.
You sat on a plant.
Oh.
Okay.
Welcome to Chaos. This is your pet. It is an active trap plant, massive flora, so it's probably about the same size as you. It is diffuse from beyond, so it's not tainted, but warp affected. Improved natural weapons, mighty, natural armor 3, silicate, size massive, strange physiology, sturdy, unnatural strength 2, unnatural toughness 2, venomous. Its damage is 1d10 plus 17.
What the fuck?
Sheepy, can I suggest this is size massive? Can I suggest this isn't in my ready room? That we decide to go back to Brander's room for some reason, and it's his room.
Yeah, this is your room.
Dude.
It is.
It's the same
fucking
size as
guard
like
plant.
a tank.
It is 1d10 plus 17 damage with pen 1, tearing, and toxic. And its movement is about regular for normal movement. Yeah, that's right, it moves.
Can I suggest it's an orchid?
Huh?
Or a
Can I
cactus.
suggest it's an orchid type character?
Yeah, it's an orchid-ish. It's just a very large
Just
version.
like, I go to my quarters and there's just a giant monster plant in there.
Yep.
For reference, the size of a tank.
I immediately raise weapons at it like, the hell is this?
I have been doing noises for all of the animals so far, and people have enjoyed them from what I can see. I don't know how to make a giant orchid triffid plant noise. It's not a door.
That's as close as I can get.
Bentham,
right?
you have to stay and take care of this now. How terrible.
Just occasionally feed it crew members.
Well done, chat. You gave Bentham a plant.
That's it. It's the perfect moving in gift. It's like, hey, I got you a peace lily. It's a housewarming gift. I got you a peace lily. Oh, by the way, it does grow a bit. And then he puts it down in the room. He goes to fight the statues, comes back, boof.
No, this one's a war lily.
True.
Yeah, it's a wallet. So congratulations. This like you point your gun at it, and it kind of it retracts a bit into itself. It can adjust its size very slightly because it's diffuse. So it can actually be a size smaller or a size larger than massive. Yeah.
I
It can
think
be
it likes
larger
you.
than massive.
Yep.
Let me check how large that.
It's verging into behemoth size.
No, I was wrong. It's not the size of a tank. It's the size of a Bane blade.
Oh, great. So now we have Beb and Bulb.
And if it grows a size, it's the same size as a greater demon or a small knight titan.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's like...
A small titan.
Yeah, a knight, a small titan, or a greater demon.
It's like 10, 15 meters easy.
Is the smallest it can be a normal-sized tank?
The smallest size it could be is no. That's 2 sizes smaller than the small size it could be. The smallest size it could be is a war boss, hive tyrant, xenomorph queen.
It's like 12 meters.
So I open the door to my quarters and it's just plant.
Just plant.
No, your quarters are pretty big.
No,
Yeah,
it's
actually, to be
fine.
fair, your quarters are fairly big.
My quarters like a small cathedral. Is that the idea?
It's like the entire like back of the room. The wall is like covered in plant and lilies.
It would probably, if it got
By the
smaller, it would
emperor.
fit in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely call the captain and co to it to be like, what in the name of the emperor is this?
I mean, it looks
Yeah.
like a plant.
And when you
Yes.
point your gun at it, it like shrinks into itself slightly, like kind of maybe like sloshes off the off the wall and onto the floor.
Okay, it looks like a moving
The
plant.
plant. It's a plant that knows what a gun is.
We did just see statues that know what guns are.
Incidentally,
What am I meant to do with this?
You could try betting it.
Water it.
incidentally, just so you have an idea of the stats, it has 75 strength and 75 toughness.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's like the least crazy thing about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It also
Um,
has swift attack, just FYI.
Fastest moving
it could hit
Bane blade in the West.
It can hit 3 times, I believe, is what swift attack.
I'm gonna
Wow.
headcanon that as it's not that it's quick, it's that it's got lots of tendrils.
Swift attack used to be 2 times, and it is now for every 2 degrees of success.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Jesus.
None of us have swift attack yet.
Even if Bentham doesn't stay with us, this plant will. So do not
But
worry.
Bentham needs to take care of it now.
I think Bentham.
We have Bevan Bulb. It needs to continue.
Heaven bulb.
Come on, Bentham. It's fine. He'll grow on you.
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, my suggestion, Brander, is that you water it.
Yeah, make sure.
Nurturing a possibly heretical xenomorph plant seems like a bad idea.
Okay, why is it
It's a
heretical?
plant is not capable of heresy.
I think it's capable of a lot more things than it's meant to be.
Why is that heretical?
It's definitely not able to do heresy.
Seems legit.
God damn it. I mean, I also have Forbidden Lore Heresy.
Would you like to roll it?
But we'll give it a go, but I'll probably fail. Success! 1.7 degrees.
Technically speaking, you've never heard of anything like this, so it's open to interpretation. However, it isn't demonic in nature. It has grown and evolved by itself somewhere. So it's not really heresy.
Yeah. See?
It might be a dangerous
Somewhere.
plant that maybe people destroyed because it's a weed.
Plus, I mean,
But-
if it's intelligent to know what a gun is, you may be able to teach it to fly, and then you have a co-pilot.
Or you could teach it to worship the Emperor.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. The Emperor is like a succulent that brings you all your nutrients.
No one ever understands what the chaos system is like until they have experienced it. You can tell them about it, but then they experience it and they're like, "Oh God, okay, yeah, I see."
I mean, to be fair, my expectation was I'd turn up and immediately just start shooting things, so we've gone slightly better than that, but it's a fight that is getting harder and harder to maintain.
Don't worry, I'm sure that you'll learn to live with it, and then you'll have your feet firmly planted on the ground.
Yeah, I'm sure you and Bob there will become best friends.
I'm sure you'll put down roots here quick enough. You wouldn't want to leave now.
Perhaps
I think-
you just need to branch out your interests a bit, right?
Yeah, I think this all stems from a deep-seated resentment of any form of actual enjoyment of life.
Shake my head.
You'll be
Tree.
okay, Petal.
I didn't have a pun, so I just said tree.
So it's tree then.
Brenda thinks he should rip this out root and stem, but
Hi, welcome to me and a monkey.
this thing, Brandon would just start purging everything, but he has no power here
Hi, welcome to Rogue Trader.
until the Inquisition turns up.
Oh, the Inquisition have turned up.
I haven't shown you I've got locked in the safe.
Well, yeah, as far as he's aware, there's no Inquisition anywhere near here, no hidden Inquisition.
Well, they're not here anymore, that's for sure.
The last time the Inquisition were here, they were part of the heresy.
Yeah.
We work better when we're not supervised.
Yeah, we got rid of a demon weapon and then traded it with Xenos, and then Inquisitor's like
I'm not sure you.
Interrogator was like, "Oh, hey, what's this? A demon weapon? Oh, I'm gonna fondle that."
I'd have to contest that we got rid of a demon weapon. You had 2 demon weapons. You threw one into a cow, and the other one possessed someone on the ship. So you had the Inquisition.
Do you see the demon weapon anywhere, Sheepy?
We've got rid of 2 demon weapons, 100% success rate.
Do you see the cow anywhere?
I do not.
Do you see the interrogator anywhere?
No.
We got rid of it.
100% success rate.
Just keep in mind where you're going, will you? And what's going to be there waiting for you. All right.
I don't know, so this is fine.
Not
It's
fine.
You find out.
Anyway,
this is
Brenda, I suggest you look after the plant and maybe you could train it to guard your quarters.
The plant like spreads out a little bit and forms into like the like leaves and bits of wood like form up into chairs and a table.
I'm going to put this somewhere on the list of things to deal with.
A tiny little rose comes up in the middle.
I think it likes you,
I-
Acolyte.
I close the doors of my quarters in front of it and I walk away.
Brenda sleeps in the broom closet from now on.
I'm going to work on your infestation problem.
Well, we're actually about to jump the ship, I think.
Yes.
That
Get a little bit more
seems
training.
advisable.
You got a little bit of time.
Got a little bit of time. We can deal with the infestation problem.
Do you mean permanently? I really hope you mean permanently.
What? The infestation problem.
Which
No, jumping ship.
which infestation problem are you dealing with? There's like
So there's, what is it? The squigs chasing...
We have noxious
I don't
squigs.
understand.
We have warp ferrets, which are cute, and I have one as a pet, and they're great. They're also apex predators and will murder you out of nowhere.
And I've been training some in the downtime.
yes, you've been training a couple.
I work... Like, I was told it was an infestation, and I definitely agree. I'd start killing everyone I see.
Which ones?
Stalking down the corridors with my pistol.
Which ones?
All of them. Whenever I'm going to walk around, and when I encounter a ferret or a...
I put my bolt pistol to your head.
I could tell you this. You will have seen the warp ferrets in action at some point. What's a good equivalent? It would be
Ninjas.
yeah, they're like
weeping stone statues, right? They teleport behind you and then murder you immediately.
yeah, you've witnessed them teleporting. Like the way they hunt, they don't go after the crew members, but they have been hunting basically everything else on the ship. You will know enough to know that they're dangerous to the point of like, honestly, I'd say you'd probably prefer to fight the Medusa again as opposed to them.
Right.
If you ask us about the capabilities, we will literally just tell you, like,
Yeah,
they can teleport behind you, and mechanics-wise, they will always hit a surprise target, and their armor will be halved. Because they can bamf around, they will always, you'll always be surprised, unless you roll, like, a pretty good awareness check.
I'll hunt the squigs then. The noxious squigs.
Good, because the warp ferrets are cute and have done nothing wrong.
The arbitrary love and hate on this ship is so bizarre.
The monkey, however.
I hate
Yeah, it's
this.
like the monkey is heretical and evil despite the fact it gives us cool stuff. The giant telepathic space whale is the best of friends.
Yeah.
He's very nice.
I don't see a problem with any of this.
It's like a 10-year-old child going like, hey, hey.
It's really hard to hate Moby.
It will grow on you.
Just like Bob.
Well, then, Branda, roll me a... How are you hunting them?
I'm probably just stalking through the corridors, gun ready to trying to follow the smell.
Okay. Roll me an awareness.
I will team up with him on this.
Fail.
Roll me an
Why?
awareness,
Solid
Gabriel.
Junk.
I was hoping he would pass the awareness check, but sure.
would you like to use Lucy to hunt the...
Yeah, she goes with me most places, but she just goes with me like in my pocket and stuff.
Yeah, I like, this is the thing, is she's going to have to actively hunt them. Which means she's going to have to put herself at risk of...
She's got like 4 wounds.
Put whatever negatives you want on the roll, but like she wouldn't leave me. I'd just be using her like a sniffing, like giving me direction sense and stuff.
Like which way? That way.
If she stays with you, like without like going off to hunt, I'd say she can't really give indication of where they are is the problem. So
She can like poke in a direction or like fly and move like a few centimeters in a direction every time we get to a junction.
Okay.
I wouldn't let her go more than like a foot from me, because the idea is in combat she then just goes in a pocket and I leave her there.
Like it can work like a sniffer dog, right?
Yeah,
the dog
that's what I was
doesn't have to
intending,
leave
yeah.
you.
Yeah. Both of you roll me your preferred style of combat. So either way,
Ballistic.
with a +10.
Oh, that's
I
even
can-
better then.
Can I just roll strength?
No.
Damn it.
Nice try.
Ah, crit success!
Okay. Okay. In that case, Branda, roll me a D25. Gabriel, roll me a D50.
Okay.
18.
Can I re-roll that with fate point?
Sure. This is where you roll a 1.
Quite possibly. 21. Ugh.
Okay, that takes it to... okay. You have a decent hunting session. You take out multiple squigs. But there's just 2 of you. And it's an entire ship's worth infestation of squigs. You get the feeling that this may take a while. Your job is not done, Branda. By even a small shot.
And he's just doing this to keep himself busy.
Yeah.
Gabriel's aware of that and is doing it to help keep Randa busy.
Gabriel, you get the... You can probably get the feeling that Gabriel could just be like, crew, go kill these squigs. And like lead them into it as well. It's honestly, it's low on the priority list. There's been a lot of stuff happening. And you probably, at this point, you probably get the feeling that this is not uncommon, all this weird shit that you're like, wow, this is super weird. They're just like, nah, giant plant, whatever. As long as it's not actively trying to kill us, that's good.
Branda's rearranged his priority list from in order of how bad the heresy is to in order of how easily he can deal with the heresy.
Yeah, yeah.
And he can shoot squigs. That works. He can do that.
I mean, this probably isn't heresy. This is just an inconvenience and should be dealt with, but it's not heresy.
It's a matter of opinion. Branda thinks this is all heresy.
Yeah.
I think this
We'll
is
make it
heresy
wrap
so
up.
much as it's just Xenos.
I mean, Xenos can be heresy because there's a branch of the Inquisition, Ordos Xenos. So.
He's a big fan of those.
There's the Order Hereticus as well.
I like the Ordos Xenos. They have the Death Wing,
Death Watch.
Death Watch. I mean, it's basically the same thing. You know what? Just for that, your wings itch.
I like football. My favorite part is when they go for the tries.
Eat a dick. Is there anything you guys would like to do aside from ignoring possibly heretical plants, which are just trying to love you, and hunting squigs?
I think that's all. Like, Brenda's just like, I can do this. I will use my time killing squigs until I can rejoin the Inquisition
Okay.
and tell them about how messed up this entire thing is.
Gideon, he doesn't leave the ship alive, agreed.
Yeah, he's keeping very quiet about that. He's just like, yes, sure, fine, plan, I guess. All right, let's go kill Squigs. When he's like, I need to go back to the Inquisition and tell him, like, they took a ship out of a space hulk and it's so corrupted.
To be fair, the idea of trying to reclaim a vessel that has served the Imperium well is not a heretical one. It's just all the other stuff.
It's just the attempting to operate it before it's
Hey,
been...
we helped you kill a canoness who was an evil demon thing.
Yeah, and he's like, there's probably just because she was on that ship that she turned evil. It's almost like chaos follows that ship around. It's strange.
I know, right?
You know, Lord
There's
Captain.
waves of events that befall it.
It's almost like there's a multi-headed entity who thrives on chaos and pain.
And their name was Chat.
Mm-hmm. Would so I think for the sake of argument, we'll say that you've outfitted your ship.
Yay!
We will deal with it off screen because chat is not going to let us deal with it on screen. We don't have the time to make a ship.
So, right, we need to install the Edge Chaos. Okay, well, what about if we do the Get a Chaos?
We tried to have a meeting with a canoness, sister of battle, and the governor of a system, and we got about 5 minutes into the conversation before I had to make them leave so they didn't die, and the canoness still died.
Yeah. Yeah.
It made it with the statue chaos event. I was like, we'll make it a little bit of a slow burn for kind of like a creepy horror feel, but ultimately the canoness is going to be a Medusa because it just makes too much sense.
Yup.
Would you like to head to a new system?
Yeah. And
There'll be
we'll
some
accidentally
requisitions
forget
we
to
want.
release the acolyte
Yeah,
so that he can make it to his rendezvous.
there'll be some requisitions we want to do, and also Gideon needs to roll to install my muscles.
That's true.
We can do that. We got a little time.
Okay.
This is like, do you have anything else you want to do before we head to the new system, basically?
Cool.
Actually.
I would like to sell our Archaeotech Gellerfield, which is not cursed.
That will probably go into ship construction as well.
Well, I think we're actually getting stuff out of ship construction because we have parts that we don't necessarily need anymore, so we're actually going to be getting funds out in the end.
Not for all the parts you're going to be getting for your ship.
No, we don't have one of the guns that we have down, which was initially one of the ship points we don't need anymore because we picked up a gun during... and this one we want to sell because it would give us the hard bargainy plus stuff. We don't need the ship points because we allocated most of those.
Okay, let me do this roll first because this will have a...
If they know it's a cursed Gellerfield.
Yeah. Nope. Okay. Roll me a... Do you have commerce?
I have commerce and barter.
Roll me a commerce first.
Commerce. And I get plus 10 from the Clixia thing. Really great success. That gives it a plus... I think it's something dumb like 2 times your successes to your profit factor roll whenever you try and do a profit factory thing. But I'm not sure if we need that.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking 1 or maybe 2 for the Gellerfield. Because it is like a regular Gellerfield would be like...
But it's Archaeotech.
But it's
Yeah.
Archaeotech, which is why it's worth profit
Tell you
factor.
what, because I drive a hard bargain, let's upgrade that 2 to a 3.
I can literally stand there and tell you useless facts about it all day long while I'm
choice.
super giddy about it being Archaeotech.
So I must say yes to that 3. So what are you guys on? 5?
25 now.
That...
Yeah.
Really? 25?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, 24.
24, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Do we find a gold lizard around at any point? Right, in which case I'll mark that off on the list.
I have a whole list of things I would like. I'll keep it simple and just do like one thing.
I'll tell you what. If there is anything special that you'd like, you might be able to get it for a profit factor or so in this deal.
I kind of want to get a good quality auger array. Its normal availability is rare.
That's not worth spending profit factor on.
How about a ghost eye?
Yes, how much?
At least let me roll for the thing first, then.
Yeah, it's rough, isn't it? Has to be a hard choice, though.
I could do without it.
Can I roll a profit factor? Can I roll a commerce to try and bring that down by 1 point with like barter?
You can roll a barter to try and bring it down a point.
$3.8.
They're willing to knock a fair whack off it, just purely because you've done a lot of business in this sector already.
I think unless anyone has any objections, we take the ghost eye scanner.
Well, I kind of want to roll for my auger array first, then.
Well, you wouldn't need the auger array with a ghost eye scanner.
No, it's a cybernetic thing.
Yeah.
Oh, for you. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
thinking.
That's not related to the ghost eye scanner though. So do you want a ghost eye scanner for the ship?
I don't really care.
Yes.
It's plus the detection, and you can scan ships, and they don't know it necessarily. Sometimes they do. And you can scan from stealth, like from running
Yeah,
silent.
that's why it's awesome.
I know. But I have my own list of things that I want.
Yeah, you can totally roll for that.
Cool. It's
But-
rare, -10.
Yes.
You want
Good
one,
quality.
so plus, good quality.
Also -10.
Yeah, but you want one, so it's plus 30.
Yeah. And is there like any modifiers on the world or?
I'd say no. I'd say plus 10. So you're
Cool.
rolling. You can roll on the 24 before the trade happens. I'd say.
That would be a 44 target then. I'm gonna fate that.
Maha.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
99.
If this was normal, I'd probably get you into a fight or something with someone.
Honestly, I will fight someone for it.
Oh, you wouldn't get it. It just because
I
it's,
know.
because it's a crit failure. How can I make this crit failure a thing?
At the end of the day, you don't need to really.
Oh yeah, but it's it's a nice little embellishment. I will say, we'll if I can figure something out before the end of the episode, I will. But we'll leave it for now because I'm drawing a blank as to how to make a acquisition crit failure.
Can I roll for my things?
You got your ghost eye scanner, so I'll
Well, that's
say-
for the ship. I wanted a personal thing.
Okay. What are you looking for?
You
You know what? Crit fail on Gideon. I'm
What?
gonna say with the ghost eye scanner, the traders are like not willing to deal with you for a while. He insulted literally all of them. He was banging on about a monkey for about 30 minutes and how much he hated it. And when you turned up, they're like, sorry, it closed.
Can I at least make a charm roll or something to actually get a trade out of them because I'm not Gideon? Because I'm not Gideon. It might be that Gideon can't trade them anymore, but...
I'll say minus 10.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
I assume they're normal Imperial citizenry and stuff.
Incidentally, what are you doing with the wings?
Nah.
Probably had them taken off by Gideon again, but I probably talked to Gideon about it.
Yeah, we'll do that next time.
Yeah. So, charm, -10, +10 for honor renown, +10 for... I think we've got another one, reputation or something. One of my items.
The regalia armor.
I think that's just command, but it might be for. I think it's one of these things here. Rosaris. Rosaris, yeah. When people who follow the Imperial Creed.
So yes, they're willing to deal with you. The acquisition will be a -10 because they're still going to be a bit difficult.
That's fine. I didn't want anything particularly difficult. I will look for a.
And it will be a +10 as well, technically speaking.
They'll even out, yeah. Ooh. You know what? I will go for a Vitae supplement, which is a rare.
Okay.
Which gives me auto sanguine, a 50% chance to avoid critical death if, it's not like your face is destroyed.
One thing that might be worth doing, EE, is if you can post images in your Discord, you might want to. I can send you the map, and then you can post up the map.
Ooh,
of the
cool.
campaign.
Yeah, I can do that.
And it can just go in the Rogue Trader Tuesday, so people can see like
The map that has like 6 planets right now.
it's got
Assist-
loads of planets. You just don't know what they are yet.
Right. So this is a rare, but we get only one of them, so that's a +20 overall on that. -10 +10, so we're rolling on a 44.
44. What were you getting again?
Vitae supplement. It gives you auto sanguine and 50% chance to avoid critical death unless the party's destroyed.
Yes, you get it.
Yay! Mechanicus, please put these in me.
The Mechanicus is super grumpy. I know. Do you want Jokera to do it?
No, I want the Mechanicus to do it. It is his job, and he'll just be angry if I get the Jakara to do it.
And the thing is
Or you'll be mangled.
yeah, the Chikaro is not amazing at that type of stuff. He doesn't exactly know human anatomy and etc.
I mean, he will afterwards.
Yeah.
That's it. We should give him Void Crew to practice on.
Totally can do that. Welcome to Rogue Trader, Bentham.
Oh dear. Throw people at the problem. All the problems.
Yeah.
It's literally a viable solution. Yeah.
It's how they got through all the chaos up till now, with the previous crew who all died.
Yeah, we did go through 2,000 people pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean that was chat's fault. Okay. Would you like to bamf?
I would like Gideon to put the things in. Please, Gideon.
Gideon?
It's been months.
Fine.
Thank you, Gideon.
That will be a Medicaid. And do your pluses. I believe you get +20 for your Medicaid and Mechadendrite.
+10 for the Medicaid Mechadendrite, +20 for the first aid kit.
Yes.
So can I have all of those?
I'll say +10 as well for the laboratorium.
Okay. I auto pass it, but
That's fine.
there you go.
And a tech use, I'll say use, with a +60, which I assume you will also
+60?
Yeah.
I already have a target of 70 normally. I mean, I can roll it for you.
Yeah, roll it.
That's a pretty bad roll, things considered.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like the thing is the degrees of success, like also go into like time and all this kind of stuff. Yeah,
agility is now trash.
I would say after the plant incident and the squig hunting, there's probably a couple of days of downtime. In this time, Branda, roll me a D100.
Uh-oh. There's no button for that.
Actually, roll me 2 D50s.
Oh, okay.
There is a macro for that.
Sometimes I'll just be like, roll it.
For rolling D100s?
Nice.
Oh.
You've racked up about 72 squid kills over those couple of days.
Nice. Crit on one of my D50s. Take that. That's a lot of squigs.
It's a lot of squigs. There's still a lot left. You've got. If you're looking for a distraction, you found a really, really good one.
By the way, you want to know my strength bonus now?
Yeah, it's great.
12.
Yeah.
How?
I now have strength 70 and a natural strength 5.
Oh.
Rogue Trader has a lot of interesting items and also the Chaos Table.
Yeah, it's really nice when you can get them.
I mean, a lot of those things exist in Dark Heresy. I have the Dark Heresy muscle replacement, which is an actual strength 4, an armor that gives me plus 20 strength, which is the same as any power armor. I just happen to have another +1 from somewhere.
Yeah. Who knows where?
Yeah.
Branda, you have a new talent.
Uh-oh.
Squig Hunter.
Okay. That works.
Plus 10 to hunting squigs.
Nice.
It is not an elite advance. It is a GM given thing because you create hunting squigs.
Okay.
Nice.
Niche, but
Congratulations. Nice. I mean, yeah, ultimately it's pretty niche, but at the same time, plus
at
10.
one time, there'll be a whole bunch of squigs that need hunting, and I'll be a man.
Oh, yeah.
That'll fail anyway.
There'll be a Brander who will...
There's still plenty of squigs kicking around. I think we'll need you back next week.
I mean, honestly, there are a lot of squigs kicking around.
If you're going to be the one person hunting them, you're going to have a lot of sessions of just like, yeah, I hunt squigs.
I feel like on a ship, how large this thing presumably is, you probably need like a dedicated team of squig hunters to
You
keep
know
the
what? We can make that happen. We can requisition a team of well-trained
We can
people.
give you epic thrills, and if they fuck up, they'll have to go squig hunting with you. It's a team bonding exercise.
Send out the epic thrails.
I mean, plus, if you used your plant, it's a trap plant. It could literally be trained to hunt squigs.
It's probably immune to the
It's
toxin.
feeding
Yeah.
time.
You just like herd them towards it and it just goes nom.
And as an extra thing, it is also toxic, so it can eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that I heard squigs into my quarters to be eaten by the giant plant thing.
He's coming around! I can't move!
It's currently on the ceiling. and as you chase a squig and it's like kind of snoring and it just runs in the door.
Sorry, what sounds does it make again? And the bit before that? Ooh, yeah.
Look, Ben, if you get sheepy to make noises.
Sorry, I needed a moment to reevaluate my life. Anyway, the squig runs in, and then these tendrils just like wrap round and wrap round and wrap round, like a spider spinning a web, and then just like pulls the squig up to the ceiling, and you hear
absorbs it.
Like a kind of squishy crunching.
Right.
It's probably fine.
Just use one problem to solve another problem, and then you've only got one problem.
Welcome to Rogue Trader Lost.
Yep.
Use one problem to solve another problem.
I've worked it out. I understand now. I can see the code.
See, that's how it works.
I know
That's
Kung
why-
Fu.
That's why I
Now
tried
you're
to use a
obligated
Necron
to
to
say
destroy
that.
another Chaos. It didn't work.
So...
Wait till you Arnhouse Bentham.
Oh, yeah. Well, Bentham's met on House. Just
Yeah, Carter knows him.
Yeah, but Rogue Trader Lost Universe Arnhouse.
same universe, technically speaking.
It's the
Integrated, expanded universe.
it's the
Greatest crossover event in history.
the Sheep-Elysium cinematic universe.
Sure. Yeah. Ulysses dog.
Enter Dog. The furry cinematic universe.
I think that already exists. Anyway,
Yes,
probably-
we're going to Volcaro because whether we want to or not, that was the decree of the last thing.
For the sake of expediency, you're heading to Rackspit before you go to Volcaro.
Are we? Okay.
Would you like to head straight to Volcaro? Because things are happening the second you get there, and they're not good things.
The thing is, what we said was the next time we jump, we go to the Eldar.
Yeah, well, we know where they are. That's good enough for me.
Okay.
Well, you know, I don't know. We said the next time we jump, we go to the Eldar. We didn't say we get there immediately.
You
Also,
said,
we were still on a Space Hulk at the time, so the Space Hulk might be there soon.
you did also say you go to the Eldar. You didn't specify which Eldar. General Chaos, yeah!
Beautiful.
So, let's get you to Rackspit, which is a Death World system. You get to Rackspit.
Of course
Let's
we
say
do.
you're all on the all on the bridge.
Yep.
Over the over the Voxcaster.
I have found ice cream. It has taken me about an hour of searching. I found ice cream.
Sweet. You hear over the Voxcast like a kind of like microphone rumbling.
Do we
Hello,
have to roll
Mike.
for navigation?
Not this time. It's yeah.
It's a very safe warp lane.
Oh yeah, totally. This time. Later on, maybe it isn't. You hear like a kind of scratching on the microphone of the Voxcaster, and then you hear, "All right, my lovers. So we got an interesting thing here. I think I can hear music. Everyone, roll me an awareness."
See, if I'd gotten Augur Race, I would have gotten bonuses to this.
Oh, apparently we said
I
we were
rolled-
going where the Eldar girlfriends were. I'm not sure we said that part in character.
I rolled exactly 0 degrees.
I don't think that was in character. Yeah.
No. Do we have the, this is the ship awareness or our awareness?
Your awareness.
Right.
What does
Branda,
that- Yeah, what does the 0 mean?
you. It means you succeed. Just.
Yeah.
Exactly. Barely.
Branda, you hear.
Oh, it's not another warp
I
party.
do hear music.
Oh, it looks like we got a party boat.
Oh no.
A what?
A party boat.
So an orc
Oh,
cruiser that was on
no.
the Space Hulk got attacked and infested by Nurgle demons, Chaos Space Marines, cultists, Tyranids, Necrons, Orcs, and Craftworld Eldar. And I think
Dark
Dark Eldar, yes, as well.
He definitely looks particularly enraged at Tyranids and Dark Eldar.
Yeah. So, let me.
Then
just,
we open fire.
Let me just
That
tell
would
you
be my preference as well, but it's an orc cruiser. It's a cruiser.
that
Unfortunately, we need someone to stick around who has an actual good gunnery skill.
Yes.
this is me implementing the chaos recurring nemesis ambush. It's the orc party boat.
I don't think it
What
had Necrons on it.
No, it doesn't next,
and-
actually, yeah.
And also, there's a beep on the console. Someone who would like to use the auger array, roll me awareness.
Branda, go to the Aura Ray, do the awareness. It gives you a plus 30.
Oh, nice.
Ghost Eye Scanner.
Ghost Eye Scanner.
We're at 21
still
plus.
failed with a 93.
Well, I guess we'll find out what's
I don't know how this works.
Let me have a look.
Is it back
As-
to front?
As the orc party boat closes in on you, in the distance you see shadowy wraithbone-like ships coming towards you. And just for the sake of so that chat knows exactly what the chaos was, they're not like purple or black. They're like white, green, or that kind of like. But basically, they're Eldar. They're not Dark Eldar. And let's end there.
Oh, I'm glad we picked up this new NPC character played by Sheepy next episode as an actual PC, and we're going to introduce him. His name is... Cut next week, so we don't randomly have PG showing up in the middle of a fight, I assume?
He can show up randomly in the middle of a fight. Chaos does weird shit all the time.
Yeah.
I've
He
lost
just-
my binoculars. I was going to hold them up backwards like, I don't see the Eldar!
That's why you're failing, Brandy. You meant to use the auger array, not use a pair of binoculars when they're several thousand kilometers away.
He's looking
I
at...
imagine the auger ray looks like binoculars.
That's not how any
That's
of
how
that
this
works.
works.
That's
Right.
where he went wrong, isn't it?
Exactly. So,
What else will you expect from an Emperor of the Inquisition?
it's true.
You shush.
No.
That said, we could really do with someone who A, has a really good ballistic skill, and B, to man our fighter bays.
Yeah.
Good job there, Branda. How's your plant?
Well, Brandon didn't kill anyone this episode for heresy, so I think he did a pretty good job. considering.
There's a lot of
really
twigs.
showed restraint.
No,
I mean,
he did.
oh yeah,
He helped
killed-
kill a Calness for heresy.
and he killed a Calaness, yeah, for heresy. And also, if he'd have turned up a few episodes earlier, there would have been 2 cults and a demon emperor cow.
Yeah, I feel like restraint was shown by the crew and probably also the chaos itself because of the presence of
Which
someone
one was
who would
Caldy's
just...
chaos? Caldy
It-
did a chaos. Which one was that? Normally, Caldy's chaos is good things, right?
I think was Cowdy's the demon item.
I think that was the profit, the trade thing, right?
Maybe.
Because you said thank you,
coins,
Caldy,
demon
afterwards.
coins, which did kind of help.
I like the suggestion in chat that the plant has been growing a giant fruit and it smashes open and inside is peachy.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Yeah.
just completely naked, covered in
So
juice.
Homeworld, that would be Voidborn. Yeah, or maybe Deathworld inside the plant. Sounds like a Deathworld.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching. We're
Your
gonna,
plant?
yeah, Sheepy. What have you got to announce apart from like tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm going to be a player in a Rogue Trader game. First time ever being a player, and it's here on this channel. So, are we talking about our characters, or should we leave
Sure.
that for? I'm playing a Rogue Trader. I can't remember his name off the top of my head because Chaos happened.
Trader Tycho Ball.
Rogue Trader
Ball.
Tycho Ball.
I approve of the background. This is a good background.
Yeah. He is from the Frontier worlds, and he just recently got his ship. So, yeah, I know. I wanted to be a seneschal, but someone else called fucking dibs.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Seneschal will not be there the first episode because the Seneschal is on holiday. But we will have Essex Hydra and Bobby. No Canol this episode. Canol will be next episode, though.
And on Thursday, we have Charlie Foxtrot with a new squad who's an old squad, which is this squad and others. So yeah, we're gonna be revisiting a squad who survived last time, despite trying really hard sometimes not to.
Courier, you keep telling me to take the Psycho Advance. I took the Mutant Advance. Isn't that good enough?
He's showing his secret taint to everyone now.
No, the Psycho Advance is for me because of the whole make Sheepy take the Psycho Advance.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't want the Psycho Advance.
I did make someone take the Psycho Advance. It's all good. It's all good. It's
Also-
good.
Also, I got a weird thing as well for my Rogue Trader, so you'll find out. about.
Yeah, I persuaded you to do a weird thing.
It's Sheepy playing a rogue trader. What else do we expect here?
Hey, I was persuaded to do it, sir. I made a normal. No, I didn't make a normal character.
Yeah.
When you've GM'd Rogue Trader for so long, you're never going to make just like a standard character because you've got 20 million ideas for characters
I mean,
built up from over the years.
I mean, aside from a couple of weird choices for stats, I've made a fairly normal Rogue Trader character.
I mean, the crackling is a bit weird, but other than that. Anyway, Brander Thrail from Roll For It, from the Dark Heresy series. Who are you? Bentham, where can we find you? What do you do?
Well, we can find you next week.
I am Bentham. I have a YouTube channel called Magaport Gaming. I play games sometimes I don't. Currently, the games I'm trying to play are Satisfactory and Volcanoids, and also
Have you got any good
Factorio. And how dare you?
Wait, no, you said they were Satisfactory.
God damn it. Also Factorio. I did a stream yesterday in the Factorio Gridlock event, which is a whole bunch of servers connected together. What crazy modders do. And me and Rick just murdered thousands of biters as we tried to reclaim a new node with no equipment. It was the worst, but also the best.
Yep. And I had to work with a 30-second delay all the time because Bentham didn't want to get on Zoom.
Shush.
Rick,
It worked out.
what about you?
Hi, my name's Rick. You can find me YouTube and Twitch. Just look for Derp Digital. That's where I do my things. I stream sometimes.
And I, tomorrow, will be GMing Rogue Trader. And I get to fuck Sheepy up in revenge. That's pretty much the reason I'm doing this. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Anyway, yes, there's also Shadowrun this weekend and Game of Thrones on Roll For It. Go check those out. Right. We're going to go do leveling up stuff, talking about ship stuff, other stuff, and if I can persuade people, Payday 2 stuff.
We're Shanghaiing Bentham.
We will be Shanghai Bentham. And next week we'll have a Peachy. So do go at Peachy and stuff on Twitter and tell him you're looking forward to him being birthed by a plant. And, you know, if you want to, feel free to at Bentham and tell him that we need an Emperor of the Inquisition for all this heresy that we have. But yeah, until next time, we're going to go raid someone. And thank you for coming. Enjoy the heresy.
Bye.
Right, who can I send this to? Oh, hello.
We did a preemptive buy there. We've got to decide the rate.
I'm swimming in a sea of my own fluids. Just
I'm swimming
Putting it.
sea of my own
I am melting.
no.
Oh, you know what?
I've already done a melt.
And she's on her 3 years
I
of
sat
streaming.
with that red robe on for 3 hours. I don't have a fan this time around to keep me cool.
Who's watching where?
Lauren is doing her 3-year streaming anniversary party, so
Oh.
we will raid Lauren. Do the thing.
Perfect.